What's going on, everybody? It's the Extreme Rules 2022 Extreme Rules WWE pay-per-view review. Tonight, man, this was the first real Triple H show, man, and it was good. I mean, it was good. For the first time in a long time, it actually kind of felt like Extreme Rules a little bit. Now, granted, it may not have been the most insane Philly Extreme Rules, ECW, whatever you want to call it, but tonight, man, it actually felt a little bit like Extreme Rules. They did it. They were able to actually make us feel like it was Extreme Rules. It's been years since it's really felt like Extreme Rules. Every single year, it just feels like it's got the name Extreme Rules, but it doesn't have the execution of Extreme Rules whatsoever, and they fool everybody into, thinking it's extreme, and it's ridiculous that they call it extreme, and it's annoying, quite honestly. But tonight, Seth Rollins coming out with the RVD entrance. Tonight, Seth Rollins was the whole freaking show. And Bray Wyatt is back. Bray Wyatt is back, but what is he back? What is going on exactly here? Now, we'd heard the rumors. For a long time. SITH NEGAN was one of the first people to really push to me the story of all the animals, coming to life or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to be a reoccurring thing on the show. It just means maybe that was the rumor of what this was going to be, which was a sort of Bray Wyatt museum of his life type of thing. And then he comes out even with a mask on and everything, looking all crazy, and he's like, oh, but then he just takes that new mask off, and he's like, I'm Bray Wyatt. So maybe the whole thing is he is back as just, Bray Wyatt. Instead of having to be some kind of crazy character or something along those lines, he's just back as regular Bray Wyatt, the way he used to be. I don't know. Is that what it is? I'm not sure. But it could be that. Or are these other characters going to play a role, in this situation with him? I'm not quite sure. We're going to find out, I'm assuming. But, obviously Bray Wyatt is back. We all expected this, so it was good. I liked how at the beginning of the show they would take time for a second and kind of time out, and all of a sudden you'd get a glitchiness, and the white rabbit, bunny rabbit, was appearing. I thought that was kind of cool throughout the night when they were doing stuff like that. So much appreciated that. I mean, some of these zoom in shots of these characters were dare I say terrifying, which was awesome. Like, for instance, here we have a nice little shot of Dan Kennedy's father right here. So let's go to that with the big belly button there. So, these are some pretty well done shots, man. Theatrics here. Got to be honest. Pretty well done theatrics. When you look at some of these stills. Donnie Darko coming out of nowhere. I mean, who made this thing, Can you imagine the people putting these together? You know what I mean? I mean, where do those go in the end? So I thought it was funny they scared Cole at his desk. And in the end, Bray Wyatt comes back as expected. So I thought it was good. I thought it was well done, and I thought the show was also well done for the most part. Obviously there was one match, the one I'm talking about, that was just awful, but most things were good tonight. Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey was obviously terrible. That was unfortunate. But we're going full on V for Vendetta looking almost here. So I really liked I liked that this felt like a complete show of fun tonight. Do you know what I mean? Like, this felt fun tonight. It felt like there was some fun stuff going on. Even Bianca Belair. Thank God Bianca Belair and Bayley put on a pretty good ladder match. They didn't have a great match or anything. Shawn Michaels, HBK, Mania 10, obviously no. But they did entertain me. They seriously did entertain me in the match for the most part. It was here or there, but it was decently done. And I am going to be going to Discord in a few minutes, and we'll go on to the Discord and see who's on there, wants to talk about tonight's show, obviously. Guys, click that like button. You know the deal. Let's get to a couple hundred likes maybe if we can. Shout out to Ghost from the Coast is in the chat. How you doing, man? Truth Loke, how are you doing, my friend? But again, looking great. I loved it. I love the build-up. I love that things paid off. There's a big tease now to Monday night. We have a new commentary team. That's good to know. I thought Michael Cole was Michael Cole was a better man tonight on commentary. Michael Cole, instead of being the normal 4 or 5 out of 10 Michael Cole, tonight Michael Cole had moments where he was a 7 out of 10. I still could use somebody even more better and more fire, but he was still good, man. I think the Edge match was really good. It started off slow, and Finn Balor and Edge, there were times at the beginning where I was like, I don't know how much I care too much about this, but they forced me to care. That damn match, dude, they sucked me into making me care. I was giving that match shit, half watching it like, ugh, whatever. And the more that match continued, the better the build, the more they sucked me into the actual match, man. So I got to give them credit. I was being a total, dickhead. I was like, I don't really, come on. And they sucked me back in, man. They really did a good job. So, credit to Edge in that situation with Finn Balor, because they started sucking me in. Then the whole build and what they did in the match, and with the handcuffs and here or there, and Beth coming in, and then I knew that they were gonna pretty much. I kind of saw what was gonna happen, as many people did. Pretty much thought they would smash her in the head anyway, even though he gave up to build them. So you talk about helping to try to build this group up as something. I don't know how much it will work, but it was entertaining tonight. That was good as well. I thought the fight pit match was fun. Also, it was pretty good, fairly entertaining. Cormier was good. I like when he was like, "Don't touch me." That was funny. He did pretty good, man. Never seen him as a referee in WWE or anything like this. So it was good. Matt Riddle might have gotten hurt. I don't know. He looked labored in that match, or he was just selling amazing. I don't know, man. If he was really selling that good, I got to give it to him, man. He looked like he jacked himself up several times. Obviously, there's a poll you guys can vote on. Vote on the poll. I am fired up tonight, guys. I saw great WWE wrestling. Well, I saw good WWE wrestling tonight. A good WWE Extreme Rules. Finally, after years, finally. I got a Star Trek trailer that reunites the TNG cast after Picard Season 1 and 2 sucked. Tonight, Picard Season 3, man, that trailer fired me up for Star Trek. I'm fired up for wrestling. I'm ready to take calls in a few minutes. Discord's ready. The link for the donations, if you want to donate and say something on the show, that's right there. You guys got the link. It's pinned to the top of the chat, or you guys can super chat or do whatever you want, Feel free to do it, or just try to say it in the chat, and I'll try to see if I can read it. But obviously, you'll get it read for sure if you drop a dono and support the channel. Thank you if you do that. Otherwise, let's move into it, man. There's plenty of stuff to get to tonight. And the opening match, dude. Wow. The opening match. What a great job they did starting this show off. Dude, what an opening match. They started off really well tonight. I got to give it to you, dude. I got to give it to them, man. They pulled it off tonight at the beginning of this match. Yeah, hard to believe that my show for 4 years in a row got 1,200 viewers every Monday night. And that's how wrestling was on its way down. And you know what I mean? Now we see this number here tonight, like you said. Yeah. Thank you, Colonel Stutters. What's going on, man? I thought it was good, man. I thought the show was nice tonight. I think probably somewhere between a 7 and an 8 this pay-per-view is going to get. I believe that. I really do. I think a 7.5 or an 8. And with Bray Wyatt showing up at the end, and with the way the Edge match ended and what they did there, and there's some other things that I'm forgetting that I'll remember in a minute, but it's just, yeah, this was a solid show tonight, like a solid show for Extreme Rules too, man. It made me so happy to actually get this variety in an Extreme Rules match. Bianca and Bayley did pretty good. You know, they had some moments that were like whatever, and it wasn't the greatest thing, but it was really, but it was pretty good for ladder matches with women, especially. I don't think I've seen too many ladder matches with women that have been good. This might have been one of the best ones. Maybe Liv Morgan and Ronda Rousey was atrocious. God, Liv is awful. I will say that. That match was terrible. If that match had been better, or if you had a different match there, I mean, you would have had a chance for an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10 show tonight. You know, if it wasn't already. But yeah, that match was obviously just wow. That match affected the third match. The third match, the fans were still kind of asleep because of how weird that second match was. Granted, the first match had the fans going so nuts they probably were, you know, maybe a little bit fatigued or whatever. But God, man, that match was not good. So that's the one. That one really stands out because almost everything tonight was decent or good or really good. So that for that match to kind of be like, you know, like piss poor, to be honest, like it stood out.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase.
Oh
right
shit!
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Donation coming in from Jaspal Mahal.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
No.
Son, run, you fat bitch. Run,
it's a bomb.
Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run.
That's just not nice. Come on. That's not nice, man. Come on. Yo, chat, hit the like button, or the dolphins will die in the ocean.
Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist? Run, you fat bitch.
Go ahead and run.
Run, you fat
Go ahead and
bitch.
run.
Tracks today.
Yeah.
Never run so hard in all your damn life.
Oh my God, a white skinny guy with a bag. Ah, my titties. Look at my titties.
Run, you fat bitch.
You got big titties.
Holy fuck, I regret not going to Philly now. Was the first Extreme Rules I watched that felt like something was happening in each match. Rhea can still peg me while Bray sings to me.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to envision that. Man, shout out to Jaspal Mahal, though, man. $19.84 coming in from Jaspal, and also Jaspal. Thank you, man. I mean, 1984, that's my birth year, so I love you. I really appreciate that, dude. 1984. That is the largest single donation so far of the stream, so we're going to just go ahead and put you up top, man. But, man, the fire is there. Don't you feel the passion right now? This was the best pay-per-view of the Triple H era, probably completion-wise, and it was the most focused on. So, man, this was so... I can't speak enough. Finally, after years, Extreme Rules seems somewhat extreme. Finally. It's been years. Seth Rollins thinks he's RVD. Bray Wyatt's back. They put it in the damn poster, for Christ's sake, with fireflies, as I told you in my video weeks ago. I mean, let's go. Liv might join Wyatt? Oh, God. No. Liv should join Impact Wrestling. You know what I mean? Now, I did like Liv's ass. I will say that. Liv did have a nice ass. I will say that. That part of it, I did enjoy. 339-226-6610. And we will take your phone calls. Now get wet. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and block a guy who's on drugs. Lives on the North Shore. He's on drugs and he lives in the North Shore. Let me just block him on Skype there. All right, you block you on Skype. All right, Skype's open up. Oh, look at that. The front it's ringing. Oh. Man, I was going to try to get that muted before anybody has to listen to the cursed Skype call. We'll take calls in a few minutes. 339-226-6610. We're good to go. We're geared up and ready. Bray Wyatt. He's back. And he looks like Tommy NC. Look at him.
Super chat party.
And yes.
How much you think they paid him to come back?
Ronell Alexander. You know what? I don't know, man. I mean, I guess they released him, right? So he had nothing obligated to. You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea about it. I don't understand what they could have paid him. No contract information is out there. I have no idea. I would think that it probably might be bigger than his last one. Maybe, you know. I mean, he could have gone to AEW. Maybe they offered him a couple of million. Maybe they offered him $3 million for a year. Maybe they offered him $3 million for 2 years. Maybe they offered him $5 million for 3. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I'll bet a couple million. I'll bet a couple of $1 million with some merch perks, and maybe it's a year or two, you know, and they can renegotiate later. It's my guess. I have no idea. Could be $500,000. Could be 500,000. Could be $6 million for 2 years. I don't know. The way things are going with how they're starving for talent, content, and whatever, shit, it could be $6 million. It could be $6 million for 2 years. I don't know. But I would say probably more around $1 million, because wasn't Bray Wyatt before? Wasn't he making about $600,000 to $800,000 a year? So if they asked him to come back at about $1 million a year, you know, that would make sense, wouldn't it? You know, I would think that's where they would be at. So it might be something toward like that. That's what I think. But I mean, you know, like you said, we don't know. I don't know. You don't know. Trying to find a better shot, though. Let's see if we can find a better one. As Bray Wyatt returns. Ooh, look at this shot. This is a really good one here. You got Bray Wyatt, and here's where he took the mask off. He's got the lantern out. He's getting all sexy there with his face in the lantern. Good shot though. I love the door, man. I loved when he came through the door and everything. I thought that looked really good when he came, you know, out the door. Yeah, I thought that was really well done. I thought the door looked awesome. The light behind it, you know what I mean? Wondering what's coming through the door, like Poltergeist or something. Like, it was really cool. I thought that was well done. The anticipation. It kind of reminded me a little bit, this seemed bigger on a larger scale and everything, but kind of reminded me a little bit of when Brody Lee showed up in AEW. And he came from the tunnel and the lights and stuff that was going on, but he came through the door. You know, I don't know. That's a little bit of what I thought of for a second. But, you know, well done. Well done by WWE. Well done by WWE tonight. No doubt about it. There was plenty to be happy about tonight, from the matches being decent to, you know, a couple of them being really good to, you know, pretty much everything, you know, being fairly solid. You know what I mean? That was the thing that I really appreciated, man. I mean, was first of all that it was Extreme Rules again. Finally, Extreme Rules again. And not like fucking, you know, not calling it Extreme Rules and then just having a bunch of generic matches. Anyway, 214, we lost him, but the 423's on the phone. Hello.
Yo, Joe, this is Just Paul Mahal. How you doing?
Yo, Just Paul. Sorry. How you doing? Man, what's up?
Dog, first of all, I'm about 10 drinks in right now. I'm fucked up.
Let's go.
But I wanted to say, I didn't tune in for the entire first 2 hours, so I don't give a fuck about that shit. All right? What I did tune in for was the Edge Finn Balor match. That shit, I did not care about it at all going in.
Yeah.
But then they got me to care about it. Like you said, but like I said at the very beginning, you know, it was a lot of, you know, it felt extreme.
Yeah, we were making fun of it. We were kind of making fun of it at first, and then it got good. It got better and better, and then the crowd, it just, yeah, they really shut me up. I was kind of shitting on it at first. Yeah, dude, and they just, like, all the shit they were doing was classic. Like, the Edge having just that slight comeback,
But then Finn taking it over again, Judgment Day taking over again, then Dominic fucking up Ray got me legit pissed off for a second.
Yeah. Oh, how about Cole, man? Cole was awesome selling that. He was losing his mind. It was great. That was the best Cole call in a long time. Like, in a long time.
Oh, yeah. It's great to see Cole actually, like, putting some... Like, I get that Cole is a bit shit in general. Like,
Right.
He used to be really good and gotten shit because of Vince's influence all over the years, but still, seeing him actually get involved into it was fucking great. And then the whole Riddle and Rollins match, great as well. It felt a little slow in the middle, I felt. Just when they were, like, shitting on DC for not getting Seth and Matt down. It felt like it sort of stalled out a little bit in the middle. But I honestly think that, like, Riddle fucked up his tailbone on that senton.
Well, it looked rough. What Riddle did looked rough. I mean, I have no idea, but it didn't look good. It looked rough. Like, it was a weird. It was a weird spot. You know, I don't know, man. Imagine we hit the floating bro or something else from there. Hey, are you in a public area right now?
I am not. No.
Okay, so there's nobody to, like, run around and, like, molest or something.
No, I'm in my room.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to hang up on you. No, I'm just kidding. No, you're in your room. Yeah, we're having a good time. So out of 10, what would you give this show tonight on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would give this, just from the last hour and a half that I watched, I would say I would give this an 8.
Wow.
Because that last match, the last like hour and a half of it, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I did catch the end of the Belair and Bailey match. That was the best women's ladder match I've seen. Like that last.
I mean, I don't think we've seen a lot of one-on-one women's ladder matches. I can't even think of how many there have been, really. I mean, so, you know, but it was pretty good for, like, it wasn't Shawn Michaels and Razor Mania 10, but it was for the women. It was like a solid 7 out of 10 ladder match for women. So that's pretty good, you know, for the women. But yeah, I mean, and listen, one more question before I let you go and I move on here. Out of all the men, and I know you may be into women, obviously, but, you know, out of all the men competing tonight, which one would you whack off to?
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Seth used to be my workout inspiration, because I'm
all right. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. All right. Thanks. All right. Thanks for calling, Jaspal Mahal. You are the top donator of the stream, but, you know, what? Jesus Christ, bro! You weren't supposed to answer that. You were supposed to say no comment. You know, but wow. Okay. What the hell?
They certainly laugh at your misfortunes, fuckers.
You fucking mark!
Good Lord, Jaspal Mahal. What the hell was he talking about? My God, bro.
Shit bum!
Black phone Bray Wyatt? Bianca Belair can sit on my face and fart.
Yes. All the women can, really. I mean, even though Ronda Rousey and Liv Morgan was a terrible match tonight, man, I'd let them suck fucking fondle my body and my insides. And if you're subbing to the channel tonight, welcome to the show. I'm Joe Cronin, your God, and you are my family. And if I ask my family to do something like milk my pregnant neighbor's wife, well, then you're going to do it for me. So thank you for calling DJM3 and becoming a $5 shit bum. And Gritty was in the house tonight. And I know that I'm a Boston Bruins fan, and I know that I'm from Boston, but there's something about Philly that I also love because they're just as savage over there. In fact, they're even more savage. They're fucking fat, disgusting slobs. I love you, Philadelphians. And I love Gritty, and you know I love Gritty. The only thing that I wish I saw tonight was Gritty molesting Michael Cole. We didn't get that, but we did get Gritty, man. So that popped me. Just seeing Gritty out there, he's getting shitty in that city, man. I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Oh, wow, another one.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm
just gonna leave it right here.
Right here. Son, run.
Oh, Adam Talmage is gonna take over the top donation spot.
Bitch, run, 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 you fat bitch. Run, 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 you fat bitch. Run,
Yeah, you gotta run.
fat bitch.
You gotta run, you fat. You gotta run.
I'm a fucking terrorist.
Look at the size of that bitch. Oh, look at the size of that bitch. Look at the size of that tits.
Never run so hard.
Look at the size. Big fat. Big fat.
Run, you fat bitch.
Jiggle those titties.
Joe, my man.
Yo.
That ending was so badass. If he would have just showed up and did a Sister Abigail. We've seen that. The show literally ended with a horror film.
Right?
So cool. Never seen anything like that in wrestling.
I loved that all the puppets were dead in the place, but then they were alive. And not that long ago, SITH, NEGAN, and several of us, we talked about it.
Basketball dance.
That they were going to bring the puppets to life in some way.
I'm just so
That's what they kind of did.
Method, devil worshippers.
Pasharo.
I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Thank you, Adam Telmaj. Good to hear from you.
Is Bray Wyatt going to wrestle with that mask or not? Him wearing a mask usually makes him get powers to be kicking out of everything. I hope those 3 puppets actually become a group for Bray Wyatt to wrestle with to make it more scarier to see.
Pacharo, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. It almost seems like no more mask anymore when he wrestles. It seems like,
motherfucker, here we go. Everyone knows I'm out the window. Yep. Yo, motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance.
It's clock.
Could you perchance come and take this dance and leave me here? I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't got no fear. What the time? What's the time, motherfucker? Time, motherfucker. Put it in a happy rhyme, motherfucker.
Scissor me for $9.99.
Clock. Bang, bang, tick tock. Frog in a sock. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? Said clock. I said clock.
Wow. What a PPV.
Woo!
Bray is back. The fight pit match concept was awesome. Oh, and Bray is over as F.
Yep. People, this is a big build up that worked out. They knew what they were doing by teasing it the right way to be like, it's him, but we're not going to really tell you, but the deal. Haha. So, like, it worked out. They did similar stuff with Cody in some ways. By the way, is that my Pitbull Blonin? Is that who just donated $10 to this? My Pitbull Blonin? Blonin, $10 Blonin. You're supposed to be my Pitbull, bro. $10? You're usually bragging about how much you know. Ah! Where is it? So obviously, yeah, we had a lot of people, who ended up feeling pretty right about how Bray Wyatt came back tonight. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, 5 Nights at Freddy's, Bray Wyatt's puppets. They're all going to become animatronics, and they're coming to life, and they're coming to get you. Man, when you talk about today was a pretty good day. Unfortunately, my daughter has a fever, and she's sick, and I've been worried about her all day. But other than that, my mother came over and cooked us lobster and steamers. Star Trek Season 3 of Picard dropped today, the trailer, and it felt good. It felt maybe Star Trek's going to be good again. And then I watched Extreme Rules kind of actually be extreme again. And with good creativity. Aside from Liv and Ronda's trash of a match, at least Liv Morgan's body was beautiful. So even though I was watching wrestling that was shit, but man, it looked good. I'm talking about the bodies. You know what I mean? So that's the good part. Yo. He's here!
This is Philly in this city.
Pretty's
so
here!
Pretty in this city. Yeah, we're so pretty in this city. In Philly, yo, we might eat our own shitty. In this city, we're so pretty. In Philly, yeah, pretty in Philly. We might eat our own shitty. In Philly, we're pretty. Yo, this whole city, we're gritty. Yo, we might eat our own shitty. Yeah.
Yo, they eat shit when they win in Philly.
In the city of Philly, we eat shitty. We're gritty as can be. We can survive off our motherfucking own feces. In Philly, we're gritty. In Philly, we're gritty. In Soul City, we'll eat our own shitty. In Philly, that's why our mascot looks like a crazy ass fuck turd. What the fuck is up? In Philly, yo, we're gritty. In Philly.
Gritty, he's gritty. He ate mad shitty, yeah. Eat miss shitty, yeah.
Man, how about getting that tonight? How about the long-time donation of Gritty? And we actually get Gritty on Extreme Rules tonight. There are so many reasons why I'm going to give this show an 8 tonight. There are so many reasons why. One of them's Gritty. One of them's because Liv Morgan's ass, even though her match was terrible. Bray Wyatt. The fight pit was pretty good. The opening match was fire. The Edge match ended up being like fun and really good. Bianca Belair and Bayley was pretty good for a ladder match, and those two. It felt like a real real pay-per-view match after they've had several, other situations go on. It felt like its own individual important match. That was nice. So like there are so many reasons why I think, man, that I'm pretty hyped up for what happened tonight and how things went down. There's a lot of reasons, and I am going to be heading over to Discord soon. I know some of you guys are waiting on Discord for Joe to arrive with a big one. Let's take a look at the poll really quickly, though, because tonight was obviously, I think most people liked tonight. This is a really positive poll for WWE. Now, you guys know that if you look at polls that I put up about WWE, especially in the year 2017, 18, 19, 20, and certainly the year 2021, man, the polls are terrible. I mean, you're talking about 80% of you with thumbs down. 80% of you with thumbs down. And then on pay-per-views that were usually pretty good, it might be split, or it'd be like 75% negative or like mediocre. Look at this tonight. 47% of you, nearly half of you, said the show tonight was epic. That's crazy. I wouldn't say it was epic tonight. I'd probably say somewhere between epic and good. I would say it was better than good. It was really good. It was really good. It was pretty good. It was better than good. Great, I guess. It was great. But it wasn't epic. But it wasn't just good. I guess. Maybe it was just good. I don't know. But I'm somewhere in there, and the fact that I am, that's good. There was only 12% of people that were negative. 9% of the people said blah. A blah. Impress me better next time. Only 3% said terrible. I mean, listen, this is a huge win. 1,104 votes. 1,000 of you voted on this poll already tonight. And look at this, man. Damn near perfect. 87% of you had a positive feeling about this show tonight. That's so good for my polls. It's almost unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Oh shit!
What's happening?
Know about it.
What's happening?
$100!
What's happening to my asshole?
What's happening to my ass?
What's happening to my ass?
Oh my God!
BLUMPKIN.
What's happening?
Got that BLUMPKIN pussy juice. That fucking cunt. That fucking juice is on the loose. That pussy screws all of the men.
What's happening to my asshole?
Pussy juice.
Look at this.
It's in my mouth. I'll swallow all your juice. BLUMPKIN.
What the fuck is happening to my asshole?
Pussy juice.
Oh my God!
That cunt is on the loose. That pussy juice.
Oh my God!
BLUMPKIN cunts.
BLUMPKIN cunt pussy juice is donating. What is this?
BLUMPKIN cunt pussy juice. All I want in the mouth. I can't take all of it. It's dripping down my throat so wet. BLUMPKIN cunts pussy juice. BLUMPKIN cunt. It's all I want from you.
What the fuck is happening to my asshole?
Here, I smell it from there. I eat through your underwear. I nibble it up. I gobble it all. I make your pussy and your panties fall. I want to withdraw your fucking cunt. Your diva meat is on my front. I fucking lick it up my tongue. Oh, cunt, pussy, you.
What's happening to my asshole?
That's all I fucking want from you. Your BLUMPKIN.
I will give it to Liv Morgan. Her ass is better than this guy's, I think. But it's popping, though.
Your pussy's the size of a goddamn moose. I want it so bad I can taste it from here.
Hey, when you drop $100, it's a party.
Munch it, I will munch your rear.
Joe. That show definitely felt like Triple H PPV for sure. I give it 7.5 just because Liv and Ronda match, but everything else was great. Okay, enjoy your 100 and play my motherfucking song.
God damn. You got the song. The brand new, or it's not brand new, it's an old song, but now BLUMPKIN Cunt Pussy Juice is the $100 donation song. But anything above 100 is still the Omega Bomb. And there's a couple other ones too. Check them out. The donations are listed down below. Man, it feels like we're doing a concert tonight with all these donations. BLUMPKIN, thank you for the $100, man. You got the song now, brother, too. Yeah, Rastafa, when you drop $100, you get a party, bro. You get a long song. You know, you get a party. BLUMPKIN, I mean, I can't believe I'm going to write this on the screen right now, but BLUMPKIN Pussy Juice. What are we doing here? Oh, man. And shout out to Allison Takwab, who is the king or the queen of the Wheel of Funk from Monetize This last night. Allison Takwab. Allison, thank you so much for that. And she is the queen of JCS this week. So, Allison, we will get that crown up here for you in just a second. And thank you, sir. BLUMPKIN Cunt Pussy Juice, now the top single donation of the stream. Man, not only was Extreme Rules good, but that's sick. In the chat, Kurtman says Braun. I mean, now Braun's there. I don't know if Braun can do something. I don't know if you guys want Braun to do something. Do you really want him to be with Bray again? I mean, what is Braun really doing right now, to be honest, though? I mean, he's causing destruction and doing some things like that, but he's not really, you know, maybe he does. He could be with Bray, but maybe they just want Bray to be on his own and do his own thing. We don't know what exactly is next. So there's some ambiguity. There's some wonder about what's coming next. When Bray Wyatt is going to show up on Raw on Monday night, I assume he will. How will the shows being on Saturday affect the Monday Night Raw ratings too? Will the ratings pop as much as usual? Although recently they haven't popped as much as usual. So, you know, maybe that doesn't matter anyway. But it might. We're going to find out, you know, all that. We're going to start getting new numbers on that situation. I'm going to head over to Discord in a minute. Lots of people are waiting on Discord to hear from me and to talk about what's happened tonight. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say. If you have the Discord link, check it out. If you're a patron, you're a $10 patron, you should have a gold badge on Discord. If you're a $25 producer on Patreon, you get all the bonus stuff on Patreon. You should have that nice teal, producer teal logo. Let me know if you don't have that. I'll fix it. We'll see. We'll see. I wonder what rating DWELSH would give it. Yep, we'll find out. Braun's going to have to go to NXT to feud, Braun versus Braun Breaker. And the loser can't have the name Braun anymore. Braun Breaker would just have to become Breaker, or Braun Strowman would have to become just simply Strowman. And by the way, Vince McMahon would be in favor of that, I'm sure. He'd be like, well, I always wanted to just call him one name anyway, so yeah. You know, but yeah, you know, whether Bray Wyatt's wrestling with this new mask or wearing it out there, or whether this is just sort of something to wear to take off to say, I'm Bray. I'm not these masks anymore. They're all dead. I think that's what it was. You know, I've killed all the puppets. They're in real life now, or I don't know if it was the Museum of Wyatt or just, it seemed like to me he was announcing that he's kind of back as the old Wyatt, but with a little bit of a new twist, and that's about it. I didn't get anything else out of it. We'll see, man. That's what the whole intrigue in wrestling is about, man. That's what this theater is about, and that's what I got out of it. Maybe I could be wrong, though.
Shit bum!
She swang like Bryce Howard.
Damn, she swang like Bryce Howard. Michael Cole, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Michael Cole, you were the best Michael Cole that I've heard in about 10 years tonight. It's been 10 years since I've heard a Michael Cole like that. A Michael Cole call like that, Michael Cole. And I'll give it to you, Michael Cole. You did a much better job tonight. Michael Cole was a bit of a better announcer tonight, and that made me happy. I was so thankful that I'm like, oh yes, he's got passion, especially for the Edge thing, because you got to have that for that. This guy's beating up his father. You know, you can't just call it like anything else, like, Dominic's attacking his own father. You know, you could do that, but it's like that's all that is. But no, he was getting like personally angry, and that's what you needed. You know, I've been saying that for a long time. You know what I mean? And that's how I would call it. I would call it like I'm unhinged on commentary. Like I'm almost about to say things I'm not supposed to say because this is so ridiculous. And that's kind of what, you know, Cole tried to do. Now, yes, there was a lot of other times during the night where Cole was regular Cole, and it wasn't that good. And yes, I would rather have other people on commentary, but, you know, she was, it was all right. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get the Discord real quick. Let's see if we can get the Discord open.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Who would you like Wyatt to go after first?
Who would I like Bray Wyatt to go after first? Oh, Robbie Hyde, that's a great question. I don't think it should be anybody too big. You know, I don't. Maybe, I don't know actually right now. I can't. Let me think about it a little more. But I would want him to kind of go after people that were menial or whatever. Like, you know, maybe you get a guy like Mustafa Ali, who's like, you know, I've been here forever. You just think you can come back with your little, you know, fun house show or whatever you're going to be doing, you know. It's going to be somebody like that. Then Bray Wyatt goes on and beats him. Then I'd like to see him involved in stories like kind of how Mankind or Goldust was. And now whether he's a face, a heel, or whatever he is, I'd like to see him in these sort of side theatrical, pushing the line stories that are going on in the mid-card. And that's what I want to see. That's what I think, where I think he'd fit best. So yeah, that's what I want to see. Stories like Goldust used to tell, or Mankind used to do, or The Undertaker, Mankind, Goldust, like that sort of thing. You know, whatever that is. And he doesn't have to win all the time. He's just got to be very interesting with getting there and going there and then getting there. But, you know, you don't want to do the whole thing where you don't want to do what they did to him on his original run, which is kind of crap on him. Like, he doesn't win enough. He didn't win enough on his original runs. And then when he became the Fiend, he became too powerful, right? And then involved in championship matches when he shouldn't have been involved in championship matches. That's a problem. That was a problem. We know it. You saw it. We all know it.
Shit bum.
Shit bum.
Now that Bray is back, we need a booty hashtag yo Joho.
Yo, we got Luke Rojas on hold on Discord. I'm on my way, Luke. Luke Rojas. And while I'm on my way to Luke Rojas, Chief Wahoo says, now that Bray's back, we need that booty. You mean his wife's booty? You talking about JoJo? Is that what you're talking about? Chief Wahoo, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Yeah, we really haven't talked at all about the Drew McIntyre cross match. Not the greatest match, but that even had some good moments, but it was here or there. I would call that probably the second worst match of the night, right? I would say that was, but it was all right. It was much longer than I thought with everything going on. You know, they did what they had to do in that match. Probably my second least favorite of the match. Obviously, Liv Morgan and Ronda was on a level of its own horrible. I mean, that was everything tonight felt like a 6, 7, 8, or 9, or whatever you want to give it. But I thought most things tonight were a 7 probably around. So, but good Lord, the Liv Morgan Ronda Rousey match was atrocious. That was a 3 out of 10, 2 out. I don't even know. They never had any chemistry with anything. The moves looked terrible. It was just, good God. I mean, I think Ronda's more interesting than Liv, and Ronda barely wrestles. Liv wrestles like 100 times a year or more. But it's just, you are not good in the ring. Like, Liv Morgan sucks in the ring. God, she's terrible in the ring. Oh my God. Scissor me!
Scissor me! Scissor me! Scissor me!
Let's go.
Just scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me.
Who is Bray going after from now till WrestleMania? He does not need to be in the title picture in my opinion.
Right.
Taker didn't need the belt. Neither does Bray. Joe is God and Becky is Queen.
I agree, Adam Telmage. Thank you. I do think that you're right, and I was actually just saying that, but I know you donated that earlier before I even said that, so you were on the same page. Like, keep them in these interesting mid-card type of stories. Man, at some point way down the road, him and Cody could probably have really good chemistry. I don't know. Maybe him and Cody Rhodes some point. But yeah, you don't need the belt. You don't need that stuff. If you guys want to join us on Discord, now's the time to pop over to Discord if you'd like to. I see Luke Rojas is waiting over there. If you want to join us, this should be the Discord link, I believe. Try to get in over there, and we'll get you on the Discord show. I'd rather watch Biden speak than watch WWE Creative. Edge match was, along with the main event. Wow. Bill Romanowski not liking it. I thought the beginning of the Edge match, again, like I said, I gave it a hard time. I thought it was rough. But then it got better to me. Like, I was like, okay, it's gotten better. So I don't know. I just thought it got better. Maybe some people, still didn't like it. I thought the show was good. I couldn't believe it, But also, I mean, having all the stipulations was a help, which is what we knew they needed to do. Yeah, so I mean, I thought it was a pretty good effort tonight. It really was pretty good. I thought worst case scenario, this was a 7 out of 10, maybe. Worst case. Best case, 8.
Duncachino?
Don't mind if I do.
What's my name?
Duncachino.
It's a whole new game.
Duncachino.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
The best got them show in the business, the Joe Cronin Show 8
Yeah.
tenths.
Suck me off, Louis Urdaneta. Thank you for the $10, man. And up in your pledge on Patreon. You're the best, dude. I saw that the other day.
When you play your little fuck games.
Yep, go ahead and play your games. Play your little fuck games. Where's that devious clip? Let's listen to Ryback orgasming.
Oh. God, feed me Omega.
Thank you, Louis Urdaneta, for the $10, man. Much appreciated. 8 out of 10 tonight. 8 out of 10 from Urdaneta. That's pretty good, bro. I'm toying with giving this an 8 out of 10 tonight. Because of Bray, because of Gritty, because all the matches, pretty decent. I really think that this show really was a 7.8. But I don't give 0.8s and 0.7s. I give 7.5, 7, or 8. So I want to say that the show tonight really felt to me like maybe a 7.5 or a 7.8 out of 10. But because of Wyatt and Gritty and just feeling pretty good about the show, I want to give them the extra credit and round it up to 8. So I mean, I don't know. The opening match was really good. For an opening match, it really got people going. So there's that, too.
When you play your little fuck games.
Go ahead and play your fuck games. Go ahead and play them. All right. A lot of outside interference, yes. And you know what? Honestly, I if I had time to do a predictions, I would have talked about that on my predictions video. Because I felt that could happen. And you all probably felt it, too, because it's obvious. Hey, it's Extreme Rules. Anybody can just run in. So anybody with any help at all or any friends or anything, whatever, like it felt like there was going to be a lot of people running in tonight, maybe in 2 matches at least, But then, I even Scarlett interfered in that match. I mean, you knew she was out there, but she interfered. I mean, there was a lot of WrestleMania 9 going on tonight, which again, you felt like that was probably something that could happen, and it did. A lot of that, but I understand why. So that didn't bother me too much. Scissor me, daddy.
Scissor me.
Scissor me.
Scissor me. Oh, come on, somebody scissor me. Scissor me.
Scissor me, daddy. Bark, bark.
Bark. That is the Pitbull Blonin scissoring me. Yo, Pitbull Blonin. Thank you for coming and scissoring the hell out of me, dude. You are, without a doubt, one of the best scissors in the world. It makes my mouth drip watery cream. Now we have a bunch more donations to go. They're coming in. Shout out to BLUMPKIN Cunt Pussy Juice for the top donor. But let's go to the Discord, man. While I figure some things out, we'll go over to the Discord and we'll see what's going on over there. Let's see. We got the big one, Luke Rojas. Hello, Luke Rojas.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm wired up, man. I had fun with this show tonight.
Yeah, I did too. I think. I might be in the minority about this, but I really liked the Liv and Ronda match, and it wasn't.
Nice try.
What?
Nice try.
No, I actually did like it.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Get the hell out of here.
No. Oh no! Don't kick me off. I'm just saying. I kind of like the fact that it felt like a chaotic fight. It didn't feel like it was. It felt very unorthodox.
I felt that
I thought that brawling with each other.
See, I thought that about Bianca and Bailey. I thought that was kind of ridiculous. But Liv and Ronda just seemed, I don't know, terrible.
No, they beat the shit out of each other, bro. If that and yes, I did have a major erection when Ronda started spanking her with the bat. That was very sexy. But that didn't, that didn't affect my scoring of the match. I say it would probably be a solid 6.5 or 7 out of 10 for me. That match.
I just can't believe you're even giving that match that much. I mean, you really love WWE. I knew because I
thought the Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre match was boring as fuck.
Well, that wasn't good either, but I don't think. But that had some better parts at the end than Liv and Ronda. Liv and Ronda's whole match was shit.
I don't know. I thought they just beat the shit out of each other, and I really liked it. Ronda kicked Ronda and Liv really started to kick each other really fucking hard.
I'm not surprised they couldn't do anything else. They're let's just kick each other for real.
I don't know. It looked cool to me, but
the chair shots were awful.
That fight pit match was fucking stupid. I've never liked fight pit.
The fight pit match.
Okay, Kermit, but we don't.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
The fight pit was great. What you talking about?
Well, the letters of the day are F and U.
Okay, Kermit. Done the fuck.
I was gonna say that or Ray Romano. Fucking.
Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna die.
Deborah, come on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Right. Well, listen.
Was it me, or did the puppets remind you of that serial killer Winnie the Pooh movie?
I've never watched that.
No, I haven't seen it either. I just seen the trailer, but it kind of reminded me of that.
I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't think I've seen the trailer for it, but I do think that I like the fact that a few years ago they called the Extreme Rules the horror show. They called it like the Extreme Rules horror show, which is weird because it took place in like June or July. You had it tonight where it actually felt like it would fit that horror show motif. Especially because it's being so.
I would disagree with that. The scariest thing on that was Bray Wyatt and his creepy band of puppets. Other than that, nothing else was
also
that
Gritty.
scary.
Gritty was there. He's creepy.
I mean, Gritty's more funny than scary nowadays.
Yeah, he seems like he touches kids.
He does like to get shitty and gritty and shitty.
Well, isn't it obvious Michael Jackson's underneath that costume?
I'm sorry, guys. This was ultimately one of the best endings of any WWE pay-per-views I've ever fucking seen. It was just great.
I wouldn't say of all time, but I'd say probably in the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, probably.
It's the best since I've seen. It's just good. How they ended it was just good. It's just unlike AEW, who they can't they're this clusterfuck. They're like, what the fuck? What do you do? Oh my god! I'm like, they probably fucking bashing their heads against a fucking wall right now because they're like, holy shit! Triple H knows what he's doing. That was fucking epic.
Would one of those AEW fans, would one of them be stupid dumb fuck DWELSH in the chat who had to buy a wrench because he can't fucking get on the show because he sounds like he's an idiot?
What show are we on?
Well, sounding like an idiot on the show is not a requirement. You can just be an idiot.
Well, he's just also a coward. He uses his kids as an excuse of why he won't come on. I'm too busy being a dad.
I mean, I know people think I'm an idiot, but I still got the balls to come on the show and say what I need to say.
Yeah, you sound alright.
Exactly. You're not a coward. DWELSH is, though.
And Cronin, I don't know if you're listening, but I heard that comment about my dad, you fuck. At least my dad's alive. Okay, where were we?
I don't know. Okay. Let's talk about the open.
What was it? Match or the ladder match?
We moved on from the live match. The ladder match or what came first? The ladder match or the Karrion Kross and Drew match?
Honestly, I want to say I think it was a strap match that came first. But
strap match was awesome, man. They were fucking hitting each other fucking hard with that strap. I was like, oh my god, this is it. Either Karrion Kross could say, hey, I fucked up. Vince McMahon was right. I'm a fuck up. I'm not good. But then he showed up to this fucking match and it was good. Him and Drew. And he got the win too with his sexy ass fucking wife. God damn. Who didn't get a boner from her? Jesus.
I mean, see what happens when you don't make Karrion Kross a fucking gimp?
But it was such a good it was a good strap match. I mean, it's hard to have a good strap match. It was a lot of people that were talking about who were in wrestling, they were like, man, it's hard to have a good strap match. It's really
I think this match was not very good. It was
I thought it was good. I disagree. I disagree.
Here's my point. See, I didn't think it was bad or anything, but it wasn't enjoyable. It was meh, because it felt like we had this.
But what is your enjoyable though?
Well, hold up.
Well, if you let me explain, I was trying to say is the match. It felt like it ended before it could ever really pick up. They were doing some cool spots and some back and forth, and then all of a sudden it just ended. It was like the match needed to go on for at least another 8 or 10 minutes, in my opinion, because it felt like they were just in the opening stages of their match, and then they just
boring. Man, it was boring. That's it. Kross wrestles a slow style, and he's boring. That's it.
He's had some good matches. He had a good match with Finn. at
That's
one of the
because
NXT
it's Finn
takeovers.
Balor. He got carried. He got carried.
Well, that's not just because Drew's great and, this match stunk. I don't think, like they say, it does take two to tango. And, they're in the case of like Matt, Nikki, or what's her name? Nia Jax. She never had a good match with anybody. With Charlotte.
Yeah, she did.
With who?
Sasha Banks.
I didn't think that match was good.
Isn't that the match we got the My Hole clip?
It was a match in Boston.
I don't remember that match, and it probably was just like what Sasha selling the entire time to some fucking bullshit moves that almost broke her neck. Like, oh yeah, we're really exciting. Like fucking, none of Nia Jax never had a good match with anybody, and I'll stand by that fucking statement confidently.
Did we talk about the Damon match?
That's true.
Nah, man.
Nia Jax never had a fucking good match.
Okay,
period.
why?
And Karrion Kross has. That's what I'm saying. So you can't just be like, oh, well, because that was with Finn. Because it's like, how many matches do you think AJ Styles has had lately that have been fantastic? Some of them have actually been pretty bad. But that doesn't mean AJ's a bad performer. That means you can have a good or bad match at any given time, no matter who you are.
I just think Kross is a boring wrestler.
I don't know. Well, explain that more. Elaborate more. Instead of saying he's a boring wrestler, explain more.
Okay.
Here you go. Explain.
His matches are slow. I do like his suplex game. I wish he did more of that and less of the stalling and
because
and all
we don't
that.
got enough people doing suplexes.
He could be an MMA machine or something like Taz or something, but he's not.
MMA machine, you got Riddle.
Yeah, but we got the end of the world. But then we got the end of the world coming because Russia's going to bomb us soon.
They should have
right?
put Ken Shamrock in that fight pit.
That's
not
why
Daniel, fat ass.
And am I wrong, or is Russia going to bomb us soon? They are. Yes, they are. No, they are. It's like everyone's like they're they have all these.
But we're talking about wrestling. We're trying to talk about the fucking match here.
I know.
Can we get back? So so let's get back to the ladder match. That we weren't get to talk about. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm fucking stoned.
Wait,
didn't
we skip over Sheamus's match?
Oh, I think they already talked about it, didn't they? They said it was
my bad.
Yeah, they said. I think we all said it was good. It was pretty fun. I think near the end it really picked up and the crowd was super into it. But
I like that one shot with the shillelagh broke clean.
This is the best Sheamus run.
Will the crowd be into us when they drop the bomb on us? That's the question. Next question. I'm serious. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, dude. We're just trying to talk about wrestling. Why are you bringing up world event when we're talking about a fucking wrestling pay-per-view?
But if we die tonight, what are we gonna do? Boom, boom. What are we gonna do?
I think the ladder match. I think the ladder match was pretty good.
You know what? I just wanted to say I'm back. I had to bring my daughter. I had the goddamn thermometer. She got that fever going on. So
everything good, Joe?
Hi, Joe.
Yeah, but my wife works early in the morning, so like it's kind of like she's asleep.
Wait, Leah's working now?
Oh, Joe.
Yo, what's up, Blonin? You wanna suck me off, Daddy?
No. Do you agree with me or no? Like the whole world could come to an end in 10 seconds, right? Because of Russia. Fuck, and all these people are like, "Oh, well, we're just talking about wrestling." Jesus fucking Christ, you guys just fucking
because it's a fucking wrestling review, dumbass.
It's a wrestling review, my guy.
Well,
but if the world, oh my god!
Well, I hope they start with your house.
All right, the ladder match. Let's get back to that. I thought it was pretty good. I think it started off a little slow, but I think all the matches started off like a little slow and sort of picked up near the end, except for the fucking fight pit match, which was a pile of shit.
I think the wrong person won.
I think Bianca needs a new opponent.
She's facing Charlotte at Mania.
quite honestly, Bailey's group is. I mean, man, they're kind of weak. I give Bailey credit though. That elbow drop to the ladder tonight, that was horrific.
Brutal.
Like, I mean, it didn't look the greatest, but it just looked horrific. It was like, yeah, that hurt.
I thought it looked pretty good.
It looked
and
okay.
especially like she got a good bounce on it too.
See the dent?
Oh my god, we're talking.
Yeah,
about
like her
a
bounce on my face with her fucking ass. But
yeah,
that's the only thing. But you know what though? I think that
all right. So
like I like Dakota Kai and Io Shirai.
All right,
but they feel like
shut up,
jobbers.
man.
I had to mute Blown, and he's fucking losing his mind about the end of the world. Blown, and I'll bring you on later after I have 5 shots. I'll bring you on later to talk about Russia blowing up your family. I know you donated $10, but I mean we can't. $10 doesn't allow you to talk about Russia on the show. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe 50.
Maybe 50, maybe 500. $500 Blown, and we can talk about Russia. All right. Go ahead. Continue. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a Keating pad out.
Yeah, I like the fact that Bianca won because I don't think it would have been a good idea to put the belt on Bailey because her promos are terrible. And, you know, I hope they somehow move past this feud. They're probably going to continue it until Survivor Series, though, so they can have that woman's war game match. But, I mean, I'm not really a fan of Damage Control. I'm not a fan of the storyline with Bianca, Asuka, and Alexa.
Yeah.
And the farther away these two are from each other, the better, you know?
It makes no sense why Damage Control is a faction. It just 3 random girls. That's it.
Yeah, they are. They're not. It's not going well. Like it doesn't. And by the way, I like Bailey's been all right, I guess, and I like Io Sky. We all do, and then I like Dakota Kai too. But they're weak. But it's all right. But there's no legitimacy to them really much anymore, and they always lose, and it's not very good. And I hopefully they'll break them up soon, and they'll feud with each other because that's all that's left, I think, for this. You know.
Dakota Kai and Bailey could have been a tag team. They look like sisters, damn near.
Yeah, maybe. Well, wait a minute. Dakota Kai looks like who?
Bailey.
You think Dakota Kai looks like? I mean, maybe like if she was chubbier, yeah.
In the face.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, they got a little bit of a couple of Aussies or whatever. Is Dakota Kai Australian or New Zealand? I forget.
New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
They should bring back the
Kiwi.
wacky
One got
inflatable arm tube man.
One got big butt, one got little butt.
You know what? I don't know. I who's the girl that wrestled Dakota Kai? That they had great matches. What was the other woman's name?
Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox. They need to just get Tegan Knox, and those two need to wrestle because that's all I want to see. That's all I can think when I see Dakota Kai. I'm like, I want to see that match with Tegan Knox again. Bring that match on. Would they have? They had 3 matches, right? And 2 of them were really good, and one of them was like all right, but they had 2 really good matches, if I remember, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that street fight, and they had a cage match too.
And then Tegan Knox every time got hurt for like 9 months.
Yeah, she always falls on her knees.
Yeah, she's
her
like
and Candice LeRae had a good match as well.
Right. But she's like, what's the girl in the AEW? She's like that Statlander. She's like her. She keeps coming back, and then, but at least, you know, Tegan Knox had these great matches. You know, Statlander's is pretty good, but like I haven't seen anything like what the Knox matches. But anyway, I don't know.
Dakota Kai reminds me of like the female version of like Buddy Murphy, because with her, like her whole thing is like she uses the knee strikes and the kicks and stuff like that.
Right.
So I mean, I like her in-ring style, but you know, lately like every match she's been in just hasn't been that good. You know, same with Io. I think Io had like 1 or 2 good matches with Bianca, but like. I haven't been a fan of any of the tag matches those two have been involved with, you know, and that's partly due to the fact that the fucking women's division consists of like fucking Dana Brooke and Lacey Evans.
Give it some time. They ain't been together that long.
Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of Dana Brooke that much. Lacey Evans is all right.
Oh, no, not them. I'm talking about Io and Dakota.
I mean, I guess you're right. But it's been going on for the past like 2 months now, and I still haven't. It really hasn't hooked me yet. So I mean, if it's like, if it, 3 or 4 months down the line, damage control is like really really good, then I'll be proven wrong. But if it's like, if it continues like this, I'm not going to be a fan of this group.
They should have never been a group in the first place. They just don't have any chemistry.
I mean, yeah, because it's like, it's so random, because Io Shirai doesn't really seem like someone who would want to be in a group with like someone as obnoxious as Bayley, because she was like a face for most of her time, and even then she didn't really associate with others as a heel.
Io's her whole thing in NXT was that she doesn't like people.
I don't know if that was her whole thing. I think her whole.
Wait a minute, doesn't she speak English?
Yeah, sort of.
Barely.
She speaks English, all right, which is a different language entirely.
Her husband is Evil from New Japan.
Oh. I don't know why I thought she spoke better English than Asuka.
Asuka's English gotten way better. Way better.
Yeah,
but her wrestling's gone down. Fucking Asuka lately has been so slow in the ring, and I know it has to do with age, but I mean, she throws these.
41.
And
I know,
not using her that well either.
But she's throwing these discus forearms that never look. They're never fast. They're always like slow and telegraphed, and they fucking. I don't know. They just look like really soft too when they land. Like I hate that shit. And they've been doing it a lot lately in wrestling, where you'll see somebody just like Austin Theory's guilty of this, where they'll just unnecessarily do this weird ass spin, and it ultimately is just, what, you're gonna do a clothesline? Why do you need to spin with every fucking move? Like discus, this, that, and the third. Like it all
because
looks
it
the
looks
same.
cool.
Isn't the spin like solo thing?
A discus footicus.
Yeah, the spinning Uranagi.
Oh, you can.
All right, well, I mean, I'm about to fucking pass out. Anyway, what's the fucking next match on the?
Okay, so we went over the Sheamus match. We went over the Bayley match. We went over.
Was it the fucking Edge versus? Was it Edge versus Finn Balor?
Yeah.
We started to talk about that, and then we got off track somehow.
What was Finn Balor wearing on his face during his entrance?
Looked like a gimp mask.
It's like a Tron mask or something.
It looked like it looked like something Rhea Ripley would wear.
Yeah, he looks like he's a gimp or something.
Oh yeah.
They said he's gonna be wearing that mask from now on.
He's gonna be wearing that with the collar around him while
Is that the new demon? Is that the new demon?
That's the new demon.
Daddy.
She's gonna escort him around the back with a collar and a leash, and he's gonna be down there going like, like with his little pinhead outfit on. It's gonna be great, and you're gonna jerk off to it. So,
I know we already talked about it, but Michael Cole was on his game tonight, especially in that Edge match.
Fucking fire.
Yeah. His comment about Dominic, like, this kid needs to get smacked in the face.
Somebody needs to slap the shit out of him.
I'm just happy he woke up. Like, I mean, I think there were 40% of the night, I felt like he was just, Michael Cole, whatever. But I mean,
I feel Michael Cole's been more motivated since Pat McAfee came around.
Yeah, everybody believes that 100%. But my thing is like, okay, now do it when Pat's not there. And I don't think
he can be himself now. That no one's yelling in his ear.
He's a little better, but he still hasn't. He's still not. He'll never be that great to me. I just don't really think his voice and stuff. I don't find him to be a great, whatever. He's always kind of like an average whatever to me. He's a very professional, smart guy, but like he doesn't have that powerful voice I love on commentary that other people have. But so he'll never be that. But what I did like is that he showed some passion there. But so there were times tonight I thought 40% of the night he was better than usual, but again, without Pat there, he isn't as good without Pat. But he is better than he has been without Vince. So
yeah, especially when he has fucking boring douche Corey Graves to work off. Fucking, I hate him.
We're gonna have
Sucks
to
so
listen to
much.
him and Kevin Patrick on Mondays.
Corey Graves needs to stop being a bitch and get off the concussion line.
Well, you know, Pat McAfee's not coming back until 2023.
Yeah, we're not going to see him for a while.
He's not. Yeah, I mean, listen, Corey Graves sometimes has moments where I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, he's cool, but then other times he takes this like weird, like douchey, I'm a heel, but I'm also not a heel angle, where he acts like he's too fucking cool. But like, it's just like, I don't know.
Rob Van Dam's man bun.
Yeah, fucking, I don't know. I kind of find him to be cringe, and his like when he has his fucking fake banter with Byron Saxton, it never feels genuine. It always just feels like he's trying too hard.
Like he's trying to put the black man down.
Does it ever feel like he's like Jesse wandering around a house by himself?
Oh, did anybody see that random black lady shot they took to?
Oh yeah, she was like,
yeah. And it wasn't even like, she didn't even look shocked. She just kind of looked like, man, this shit gay. I don't fucking like this shit at all.
Like that's like,
you know what's extra funny about that? It came right after a moment where Bayley clearly called a spot and told Bianca to move out of the way of a ladder shot.
Yeah.
That lady wanted to move in the way of it.
And if you look in the crowd after Bianca won, there's like, it cuts to like a wide shot of the audience, and you see like these 2 or 3 old women just sitting, looking not very pleased that a colored one.
Colored?
Yeah, they were not pleased that a black person was champion.
Oh. Well, you know, that's what they get for going to this show. They deserve it. Wait till I hope all their kids come home with a different colored boyfriend, girlfriend. Go ahead. Sorry.
That kind of buried Damage Control. They couldn't take down one woman.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's Bianca. So Bianca right now is, she's Superwoman.
She's the est.
Yeah, she's the best, man. She is the girl. She is the woman. She is the top build. She's the pushed. She's the John Cena of the women's division right now. So,
yes.
You can't have her. She defies all the odds and beats them, and they can move on to something else. And probably next she'll have some single opponent. I can't believe they're going to continue more with Bayley. Like, this group could be fine in the mid card of the women, but get somebody better now for Bianca, I guess. I don't know, because you can't keep doing
she
this.
needs a new opponent ASAP.
It's crazy that Bianca's push has been like so quick. I mean, 2 years ago she wasn't anywhere close to the main event spot, and like then she main evented WrestleMania, and then she was going to, she became like Becky's biggest rival.
Yeah.
Yes, she was one of those people that didn't do as well at NXT, but is a main eventer on the main roster. Kind of like Corbin.
We said this when she was in NXT. When she was in NXT, I remember saying this. I remember saying, call her up to the main roster because she's going to do well in the main roster. But she's not like one of the people that's going to have one of these crazy matches in NXT like all the women were having at the time. But she'd be great on the main roster. But little did I know, she got better as like as far as like the WWE style. Sort of Nikki Bella and that sort of thing, those type of things. She got way better. Like, she got better. Yeah. So when she came to so now, man, she really has gotten a lot better in the ring. So she could have those matches in NXT that you wouldn't have had to have before. Shit bum.
That Bray Wyatt return beats Jon Moxley's in debut. TK is peeing his pants now.
Really, Randy Hawkins?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I don't.
Yo, what up, guys?
Bianca Belair's best match was with Shayna Baszler in NXT.
Yeah,
like
that's
anything from there is
that was a pretty good match.
I liked her matches with Mia Yim on NXT TV.
I don't even remember anymore. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, black and gold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, black and gold.
Mm-hmm. Where is Mia Yum? More like Mia Yum. Sorry, I'm ridiculous. How far back are we on donations? Let me see. Who was that? That was
Probably
Randy.
pretty far.
Wow, that was an hour ago. Oh my God. Randy Hawkins, thank you, man. We got another one. We got a lot more. Okay, I'm just gonna let them roll because we're, a little behind here.
You all have
Acknowledge
decided to take your hard-earned money and to fund my show, to fund what I do.
Oh, shit.
To fund what I believe in.
The Ghost from the Coast dropping a $60 wet one.
JCS Army, donate to me.
Look at my white teeth.
Go Kanye on this.
Acknowledge me.
White lives matter.
Man, his teeth look so much better. I keep forgetting about that. Look at how good those are. Nibble on my clit.
Look at Omar's teeth.
Joe, that Bray Wyatt re-debut makes me want to watch WWE again. Haven't watched in 3 years, but Bray alone might not be enough for me to watch 5 hours of that programming just for him alone.
No.
Awesome return. Now back to LOL.
It won't be enough, but you know what it would be enough is to satiate you for about maybe 10 to 20 minutes a week on a program, and if that does that for you, well, then you've got a couple other things that could do it, and before you know it, you've got an hour and a half of Raw that you might be interested in, so hopefully they can keep capitalizing and moving forward. Man, thank you for a $60 drop. Ghost, thank you so much, man. We're continuing. There's more. Oh, it's time to scissor me!
Scissor me! Scissor me! Scissor me, Daddy!
This is weird, I'm sorry.
Now that Bray is back, where is this Miz storyline going? Thought they were connected, but it seems like it's not. Maybe Dexter is part of the family, but if he's not, where are we going with this?
Yeah, I mean, like I said a couple weeks ago, I believed that Dexter Lumis was part of Bray Wyatt's group with a couple other people, and this would explain like these things that are going on or whatever. And then it was rumored that could be it. But
Michael Cole was great, especially during the Edge Balor match.
Maybe not.
Wyatt is back. Styles is turning heel, joining Judgment Day. He didn't save Edge. 7 5/10.
Damn. Alex Oli, thank you for the $5 coming to $5 shit bum. And what was the dono before Alex? It was the villain. I believe Bray should go after Riddle. Is that what he said?
Scissor me, daddy ass.
Oh, where was that one?
Was the dono.
Oh, you know what? That's so weird. That donation played after the donation, but the donation that came before it, that fucking is weird. What is up with that? You guys wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, whatever. Thank you, Alex Oli. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe he's not. Maybe there's no AJ. I'm sure AJ Styles was at home playing video games. I bet you it has nothing to do with it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yes.
Do you remember that horror movie, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie? That's what the puppets reminded me of.
Yes, that's you're right. And then Bray Wyatt with his big pot belly was Winnie the Pooh. That's so funny.
Green mask.
Yeah, man, that was. Imagine they do their own Five Nights at Freddy's collection. They just do their own that's kind of what was going on here. It looks like. I don't know, or this was like a thing to say it's all gone and like now he's just Bray. I don't know. We don't know. That's why it's.
I think it's supposed to be drawing inspiration from that. What was it? The Black Phone.
I mean,
movie that came out with Ethan Hawke.
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
I'm disappointed. They're missing a puppet.
That's true. They're missing Abigail, right? Or did we see Abigail? I don't know.
Yeah.
No, they're missing. They're missing. No, they're not. They're missing the McMahon one.
Oh, that's right. Where's the McMahon puppet?
Oh my God.
That's right. That's right.
That's his own.
What if he comes back? What if he comes back like it was me, Bray. It was me all along.
What would be really funny is all these guys come down to the ring with Bray with these fucking masks on and all these things, and Vince just comes down as Vince, like, and that's it. That's fucking hilarious.
But he's wearing like the puppet mask though.
But yeah, but it's really him. That's really him, but he's wearing the pumpkin mask. Oh my God! Someone is. Oh, it's probably gonna be Road Dogg. Road Dogg's gonna wear Vince's head. That's what's gonna happen. Oh my God! Please let that happen.
This is a great show, everybody. Extreme Rule. Remember that fucking Road Dogg TikToks that you made? Man, this is a great show. I love it. Shut up, Road Dogg.
Oh damn! I mean, Joe Dog. Oh Jesus Christ, Vince! I gotta go. Man, today was what a day. Bray Wyatt has to show me something before I get on board. Says Nate. Yeah, I agree, man. See, that's the thing. Like, it was exciting what they did. It was very nice, but yeah, let's see if it goes anywhere or if we're going to be bashing it in a couple of weeks now. But it is cool. But I think a lot of people just wanted him back no matter what, and so they got that, and that
shit bum
made people happy. Shit bum.
I believe Wyatt should go after Riddle because he is connected with Randy.
No. Wyatt should go after Riddle. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people thought that was what was coming on here. I wonder if Riddle did get hurt, and that would have been the plan, and so they didn't. But no,
I would given the deck to Loomis is going after the Miz. I would just have them target the Miz.
Feel like Riddle broke his ass.
Yeah, but like, why would Bray Wyatt fuck around with the Miz? You know what I mean? Like the fucking Miz.
Tommaso Ciampa's been missing. He could have been inducted by Bray Wyatt and Dr. Loomis.
He did it before.
That don't fit in with the storyline.
What?
Yeah,
it doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. That'd be too easy.
I think Bray is either going to go after. I mean, maybe they'll have him go after Drew or something. I don't know. They seem to put everybody against Drew now.
What are you doing, you Drew? You want to go against Drew McIntyre? You fucking fucking birds and your buzzards.
My God! Please don't put him against Braun Strowman. All of Braun Strowman and Bray's matches were bad.
Yeah,
all right.
I put him against Imperium.
2020.
Oh yeah, against Walter. Gunther. I mean.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Gunther. No, how about Sheamus? You know.
That 6-man tag match was good. The show opener.
Oh yeah, I missed that match.
Yeah, I really liked that match. I'm glad. I kind of wish Sheamus did get to pin Walter, but I also like that they've been protecting him. So,
yeah,
I thought it was fun.
Fun fact: Gunther has only been pinned or submitted twice in his 4-year WWE run so far.
Yep.
Actually, I think it was like 3 times, wasn't it?
Twice.
He got
Twice.
Yeah. 3 times he got pinned by Drew. He got pinned by Braun Breaker, and he tapped out to Ilya Dragunov.
That sounds like Walter.
Y'all counting the Survivor Series matches with Walter?
I think he also got pinned in a tag match with Ilya Dragunov, whatever the fuck his name is. Can't pronounce shit because I'm stoned.
Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, Ilya Dragunov. All right.
Yeah, that's still a great. That's still a great win-loss record.
Yeah, it is, and I'm glad he's been protected. And you know what? We can talk shit on Vince, but he from day one has protected Walter, Gunther, and Triple H is continuing to do that. And these matches that he's been having have been really, really good. I think his match last night with Sheamus was good. Wasn't as good as their match at Clash of the Castle, but it's hard to recapture that that lightning in the bottle. So
he is pretty good in the ring, in my opinion.
Okay.
Is anyone worried they're not going to? Sorry. Is anyone worried that they're not going to build Survivor Series up right? Because they got the Crown Jewel thing before.
I feel like it's going to be Bloodline against WWE for some reason.
Yeah.
Well, but see, they knew that too, so that's why they did the War Games thing, so they'd have this theme. So it's like you've got this theme going on, so it's not as hard to have to build all these stories. You're getting this theme, so. I think in a way it makes it so they are going to do a pretty good job with like put it this way. Didn't Triple H just tonight arguably did the best Extreme Rules in the last 3 to 7 years, like something like that.
Yes.
Right? So, like, now can he put on a good Survivor Series? Because Survivor Series is usually bad, no matter what. It's been bad for years, 10 years, more. I don't know. Maybe there's been one in there that was somewhat something by accident, but they have been really bad Survivor Series. And even back in the original days, Survivor Series was not very fun or good, except for back in the day when we were really young in the late 80s and early 90s. And then, they did the tournament in 98, the Deadly Games thing. That was interesting because they did something.
Deadly Games.
So, like, will Triple H do that? So now will he do that? So I'm betting he will. I'm betting he will put on something that's better than the last 5 years of Survivor Series. So
what about Survivor Series Invasion? That was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the 2019 Survivor Series.
I enjoyed the 2016 one when they had the Team SmackDown versus Team Raw tag team match, the one with Goldberg and Brock.
I love the one when NXT was involved.
Yeah, they had that was the night
NXT.
That was the night where they. Yeah, that was when they had Adam Cole versus Pete Dunne, and they had the that really good triple threat match with Roderick Strong, Styles, and Shinsuke. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good Survivor Series.
You've been
had his moment.
You've been ever wonder.
And Baszler had her moment.
I think Baszler won, but fucking Becky acted like a sore loser and beat her up, even though she's supposed to be a baby face.
Right.
Yeah, it was fucking consistent booking there.
I hear something. What is that?
I mean,
I don't
know.
I don't know either.
Wait.
Is it Carnes? It could be him.
Yeah, it might be him.
Oh yeah.
Didn't be coming from here.
No, he's alive. It's not him. I don't know what it was.
It was a ghost.
Is it me?
Well, I don't know.
There it goes again.
Yeah, what is that? It's like a buzzard in the background.
Sounds like a
cat.
No, it's not me.
It ain't Mau Mau. Mau Mau right here.
Wow.
That's a little weird.
Well, maybe DWELSH, maybe we'll have to do that, man. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, but maybe we'll see. We'll see.
I'm surprised.
Joe, you probably didn't know about this or see, but GCW had that Moxley versus Gage match, career versus title.
Wait a minute, dude, what is he doing, man? Like, he's in AEW, all this stuff's going on. They're signing this guy who's having death matches and other people's promotions, for $20 a night. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, he's in 4 different promotions.
Oh my god,
he's a death match mark.
I know, but
maybe that's how he's making his $6 million a year.
They're paying.
If he gets really injured.
They're paying him oh, hey, come out here and wrestle for LCW for $3,000. And if you get hurt, I guess AEW's fucked. What are they doing?
I mean, no wonder he's not the top guy. He wasn't the top guy in WWE.
Well, I don't know what that. I don't even know what that means.
I mean,
I'm just saying
you
this
have
is
to
weird.
from Roman, Seth, and Dean.
Bro,
no wonder Dean wasn't the top guy. It's just how Dean's gonna actually top champion.
You know what I would have done? I would have said, "Yeah, sign this 5-year deal with us, and you can't wrestle anywhere else." You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you lose that prestige of being oh, Jon Moxley's our guy. Because now he's wrestling for fucking Bumblefuck Company number 15.
Mm-hmm.
That
I think it's Tom 35 making that noise.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow, he just bailed. You said that, and he freaked the fuck out. He was like, "Oh,
It doesn't make no sense."
Yeah, I mean, I liked him when he was in I liked his stuff in New Japan, but besides that, I mean, I don't really like him being in these shitty, independent shows where he's in these fucking awful, hardcore matches. It kind of brings his value down because it makes him seem like he's just a trash wrestler or something.
That's what he is.
And so many injuries.
No, I mean, I don't know. I think I like Jon Moxley, so.
He's not that,
I like him.
He's
I think
not
I'd
that
call
great.
Moxley really a wrestler.
Well, John Moxley was a hardcore wrestler back in the day. He's just morphed now because he's, in AEW.
I mean, yeah, but so was did this ever happen where Mick Foley would show up, maybe not on ECW or something, but would show up at a CZW event when he was also, on WWF television?
No, never. And if he did,
no, because McMahon wouldn't allow that.
Well,
exactly. So that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't look, it really doesn't look good when, one of your top stars is being utilized in these, kind of unprofessional, fucking promotions.
you're gonna get somebody. He's gonna get hurt, and the contracts. You're gonna be screwed. Your top guy's hurt because he, had to do a table spot at LCW flagship or whatever.
Yeah, or one of their stupid matches where they pour fucking Legos all over the ground and they throw each other on them. Fucking. That's great wrestling.
Have you ever stepped on a Lego? That shit hurts.
I know it does, but it's stupid. Don't fucking do it.
I got
That's
3
what I'm saying,
kids.
all that shit, you're just asking to get injured.
My knee, my foot.
He's
Would you rather take a thumbtack spot or Legos?
Legos.
Yeah, if I was Tony, I'm sorry. I'd be
The thumbtack is literally you're getting impaled no matter what. Lego, you might be able to break the fall and land
Lego,
on it
you're
a
getting
soft
bruised.
spot.
I would do both. I would say thumbtacks and Legos.
Someone
Joe
should
just
do
has to
that
be
in
the
a
alpha
match.
and everything. I would do both, bro. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, someone should do that in a match, pour Legos and thumbtacks out and mix them together.
Right.
Well,
That way you
Bucks
could
do that?
have a bag of mostly Legos and 10 thumbtacks.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the Young Bucks did that, mix Legos and thumbtacks.
Probably.
They probably did because they're fucking do a bunch of floppy and gay shit. Ooh, Legos, video games.
Hey,
They're
let's start a
thumbtack
fight in the
marks.
locker room.
That's all. They're just thumbtack marks. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, you know what though? Let's talk. I really like that Edge and Finn Balor match. I like the fact that they started to go into the crowd and stuff. I've always been a fan of those types of matches when I saw them. In the Attitude Era or the Ruthless Aggression era. But I think by the time it gets into that second half of the match, once they get back inside of the ring, is when the story gets really, really good. And this was definitely this felt like a pay-per-view match.
I think
the people, the interferences. While I am kind of annoyed with the interferences playing such a big part in the show, this is where it felt like it fit the most because it gave the match this chaotic and unpredictable feeling. Who's going to come out next?
Rojas, to me, it's it's no brainer. It's Extreme Rules. Why would you not interfere? So it actually, funny enough, people would have said, why didn't they just interfere? It's Extreme Rules. So actually, to me, it's weird, man. Even though it sucks, it does make sense that everybody interfered because why wouldn't you?
Have you guys noticed that
when Edge brought the hockey stick out?
Have you guys noticed that WWE's been forming a lot of factions lately?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got Damage Control, you got Judgment Day, you got the Bloodline, you've got the Brawling Brutes, you got Imperium,
Hit Row,
Legado del Fantasma.
Maybe they'll do Imperium versus the Brawling Brutes in the War Games match.
No, they're probably gonna do. They're gonna do something with the Bloodline, probably Imperium, and maybe Wyatt's faction.
I would put Judgment Day in there.
Whoa!
Bloodline.
Jesus Christ! Rojas, your microphone was nuts. You sound like you just got electrocuted by God.
My ears.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. Is it better now?
No, yeah, it is better now. But it was so funny. Go back and listen to that at some point. It's it was. Oh my God! It was shit bomb.
Cross dropped the ball. Boring slow match.
Cross dropped the ball again. Well, he's an entrance. I mean, we've been saying that for a couple of years now that the guy really is. just kind of an entrance. I mean, he's all right in the ring, kind of, but you never remember. I don't remember any of his matches usually. It's just kind of like,
Seems a bit.
He's a big guy. Seems impressive entrance. That's it.
Seems a bit smug too. Like, you ever heard him talk?
No, I should go check that out.
I think Bray, Ray, Styles, Edge,
Thanks,
Beth
Alex.
versus Judgment Day in War Games would be great start.
Yeah, see, like
Cross has a
I
great
don't know about that
Jesse
one.
Ventura impression.
oh yeah, he does a pretty good. Zip my pants, mommy. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, I heard his Jesse, and that was a pretty good one.
You should probably.
He should just do that on the show.
You should probably watch Killer Cross, not Karrion Cross. And
Right.
it'll probably give you a better perspective of his work in the ring.
But that's what I don't get. Like, why doesn't he wrestle like that in NXT or anywhere? I mean, I don't even like. What's He just reminds me of like.
Super chat.
Why would Triple H be holding him down? Triple H wouldn't
Plot
do
twist.
that.
Roman v. Drew. Drew gets his live moment. And Brady Rock inherits the rock bottom as a finisher. I may be stupid, but that ain't bad.
Adam Talmage is saying that. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That Bray versus
The Rock. Wow.
Wow.
I don't know.
Would he call him Bray Rock?
Yeah, he'd be Bray Rock. He'd become Bray Rock.
Shit,
if you smell.
So that WWE show has TK saying turn up blood on Wednesday.
Really? Ray J 1999. Well, I mean, like, they've had not a lot of blood, and then WWE is not going to do blood now, so maybe, yeah, they'll turn up the blood on Wednesdays on AEW, Ray J. And, yeah, you know what? He could say, if you smell what the Sister Abigail's cooking. That's what he'll say. Ray J.
I smell her cunt.
I smell her cunt.
I think that might
It's a stupid decision not to have blood.
Who?
Yeah.
It's a
It
stupid
is, but-
decision not to have blood. I mean, how much less impactful would that Austin Bret Hart match be if Austin wasn't bleeding?
That's right. It would have been. That was the whole thing. S31 KOU. What's up?
Can I say one thing about blood? It's not essential, but it's complementary.
Yeah, you need it sometimes. Like every once in a while.
Yeah,
Just-
some people act like it's
You raised a piece of
essential
shit.
to always need blood.
Hire Joe Cronin's penis.
Hire my penis? Well, my wife did, and it worked out pretty good. 3 kids.
I mean, could you imagine
I
how
agree.
much better the fight pit match would have been if Seth Rollins was bleeding profusely
Well, they might
in
have
the fight
had-
pit against Riddle?
They might have had
Riddle
plans
got
to do.
hard-wayed.
I'm just saying they might have had plans to do that.
Live hit Ronda in the feet with the steel chair SMH.
Those chair shots were retarded. I don't know what.
weird.
I don't know what they were
Yeah,
doing.
Hulk Hogan had better lift.
Yeah, that was awful. I mean, I could hit her one time with the chair. Hit her once or twice with the chair in a more meaningful way, and it would have meant a lot more. Those chair shots were just stupid. Like, I wish I'd... Oh, my God. Did they train them? I mean, did they get trained? What are they doing? Drew Ball 100. Thank
Yeah,
you.
and then Ronda taught her a
talks about
lesson.
how
'cause she was a
bad-
bad girl.
Yeah.
Everybody
spanked
talks
her.
about how bad Liv is in the ring, but Ronda ain't much better.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
did she get worse than she was?
Well, I'll tell you how she got worse. She's in there with Liv.
She had a
Ronda
baby.
is good when she's in there with somebody good. She can be all right if she's in there with someone good.
Right.
She's in there with
Ronda's never
trash.
been a great wrestler.
Yeah,
She's been
but
trashed this whole run. She's been trashed this whole run.
since returning, yeah, she doesn't really want to be here. It feels like that's why I think.
Well, I've never
She
liked
just wants the
Ronda,
money.
Oh.
but she had some pretty good matches with Charlotte. That
Yeah.
they've really missed. Like, the biggest opportunity they missed with her was the Becky match, and at this point, if they do it now, it just would feel less special. And I don't enjoy her that much. She's like a 5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, they need to. I don't know, man, but they need to make sure they put Ronda in there with somebody good or something, because Ronda can't run the whole thing. It feels like herself, and
Let her go for the tag title.
Ronda gets
with,
carried by all
Baszler.
the better wrestlers.
well, here's the problem. Ronda makes it feel kind of Ronda kind of is like unorthodox, and she's in there with somebody who literally makes everything look fake and bad. So you got an unorthodox person in there with someone who makes everything look fake and bad. But if she's in there with Charlotte, well, Charlotte, you know what I mean, is like a technician at this point. She might do almost the same things every time, but she knows exactly what to do. She does a pretty good job in the ring. She's one of the better women wrestlers out there. So you put her in there with her, all of a sudden Ronda's better, Charlotte's good, and so because of that, the match is pretty good. But you put her out there with someone who sucks, and then... What?
So I think you guys are making Liv out to be worse than she really is.
No, I'm not. I think she's terrible.
She's trash.
She just got a nice ass.
She does look hot though. I like her.
I don't think she's the best. I happen to enjoy this match tonight, but I mean, besides this match, I don't think I've ever enjoyed a match.
You have got to be thinking with your dick. That's got to be. I can't.
No, I mean maybe it might have been because I was really stoned when I watched this whole pay-per-view, so maybe I was just in a happier mood. But you know, I didn't enjoy the Drew McIntyre and Karrion Kross match that much. So I don't know. Everybody's got an opinion, you know.
Yeah. I there was some of it that there was. I know what you're saying because there's part of it that was like chaotic and weird, so it was kind of interesting because it didn't follow the formula of all this other shit that we always see. So like that, I understand because I got that too. But then stuff was just so bad. I was like, oh man, I can't.
Like my favorite part of that match was, I think the ending. Besides when she started cringily like smiling, I didn't like that part, but I did like her trying to escape from the submission hold. And, you know, that felt like that match belonged more in the fight pit than the fucking Riddle match, because, like, they actually tried to beat the fuck out of each other. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's what I got.
Yeah.
They were throwing some pretty nasty kicks at each other.
They
Wasn't
did a
the fight
crap
match like Riddle's specialty or some shit?
He lost in the first one. It ain't his specialty. That's Timothy Thatcher's match.
Well, Undertaker also lost the first.
That's not even a real fight pit. That's Ken Shamrock's gimmick.
And I thought Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, the Lion's Den. Yeah, which is also a much better name too.
Yeah,
the fight pit has a better cage though.
Yes. Yes, the cage is better. I will say that the cage looks.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete. I mean,
oh my God! I can't believe he has any money. Jacob RP.
Devil worshippers. I'll be honest. I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Ooh.
When Bray came out of the door, first thing I noticed was his gut. And he didn't time the turning off the lamp right. Still was fun to see him back. Luke Rojas sucks cock.
Yeah, that's a great criticism. We've been jerking off so much with this that, like, that's a great point. I noticed his gut too because I said he looked like Tommy NC. His big fat gut was sticking out, so like that wasn't very good. You're right, and the blowing of the thing.
DC's gut,
rib, Joe?
I did not even think to. I was so happy I didn't even want to criticize it. What, Dan?
Did you think he was gonna come back more ripped?
No, not really. But I didn't think I was gonna see this gut shot that made him look fat, and that's what he looked like.
I predicted 2 weeks ago. Wouldn't it be funny if he came back like fat as shit? And I was right.
You were right. He came back like the fucking Pillsbury dough fat. Like he was.
Raised a piece of shit.
Joe, is Discord limited to only retards tonight?
Yes.
Rather have Kermit than Dave Rose in there though. Nia Jax has had a good match. It was a triple threat with me and Dal drop in a New Jersey Motel 6.
Oh.
Gritty should have got tombstoned by Kane like the famous chicken.
I was so happy. I popped so hard when I saw Gritty tonight. And yeah, I don't think Dave watches. So Dave don't watch WWE anymore, so I don't think he even.
Yeah, Gritty was so funny, man.
I want to have sex with Gritty.
I saw Gritty. It instantly reminded me of you, Joe.
I got messages earlier. You know, I'm surprised that there weren't like 90 Gritty donations. We got one already, but because I was getting messages with the Gritty gif. It was really funny. I love Gritty. Listen, this guy will eat your ass out. That's how much I love him.
I like
Who is
like
Becky
the
facing
threat
at
of him and the
WM in
Miz.
your opinion?
Adam Tamaj says, who's Becky facing at WrestleMania? I have no idea at WrestleMania. I don't even care. You know, I hope they bring back the 4 women that they always want to do that thing, and I hope they have a fucking 4-way like TLC match.
They'll probably put her against Bailey.
Probably.
Who knows? That's live far away, so
I
don't think they've ever done.
Maybe she'll get injured and retire. No, I'm just
Super
kidding.
chat party.
Allison Tuckwa, the queen of Monetize this week, dropping a donation. Thank you, Allison. $4.99 super chat. Allison is the queen of Monetize This and the Wheel of Funk. So shout out to her. Wear that crown.
He must have just got paid this week.
That's right. Not yet, maybe. That's why it's always a 5 and gotta go because she was dropping the bombs the other day.
I'm surprised the Usos didn't have a match.
Yeah, there was no representation for the bloodline whatsoever.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's because the Saudi Arabia and Survivor Series.
Hey, you guys noticed no men's titles were defended tonight?
Great
You guys
point.
remember when there wasn't a pay-per-view without a Universal or World title defense?
Was there a pre-show? Was there a pre-show?
It was just
but it was mostly talking.
Yeah, I was eating lobster at that time, so I came in right at 8 o'clock. I couldn't believe it. Shout out to my mom, bro. My mother fucking was awesome because my daughter had a fever. We didn't. I was like, I don't want to take her over there, and my mom was like, I'll come there and make it. I'm like, cool. So she came over here and made all this shit. And sometimes lobsters and steamers fuck me up, and I can't eat them because of whatever's wrong with me over the last few years. But I tried a couple and nothing happened, so I was like, cool. And then I ate a shitload, and I was happy that I got to eat it. So shout out to my mom, who's asleep. Been asleep since, dude, my mom falls asleep so early. I'll call her at like 8 o'clock to be like, hey, what's up? And then she'll be like, oh, I'm sleeping. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're old. Like, it's like, oh, I forgot. God damn, she goes to bed real early. But
I love lobster.
I love that shit. Yeah, my daughter tried it. I'm really proud of my daughter. She's sick, super fucking sick. She's even upstairs right now, still sick with a fever. But she was like, she woke up because we gave her Tylenol, so she's perking up a little bit. And she woke up and she goes, I gotta try it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. And she tried the steamers and the lobster. But the boys, and I'm surprised. My youngest usually eats anything, but he pussed out. And my oldest certainly, he won't eat anything but bread and drink milk. This kid's gonna have a kidney stone. He's gonna have a gigantic kidney stone. I'm like, dude, I've taken videos with him where I go, get ready for the kidney stone, and I hug him and stuff. And I'm like, dude, yeah, kidney stone. I go, listen to me. If I die, before you get the kidney stone, like say you're 26 years old, and you're in the ER and you're like, and they tell you it's a kidney stone and they go in, they remove it and it's like painful and everything. Remember this day. I want you to remember being 13 years old and I'm telling you about drinking, because this kid guzzles gallons of milk and that's all he drinks. No water, no juice.
That can't be healthy.
Dude, just milk. He just drinks milk and eats bread. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the problem with
he's gonna be a hockey player, bro.
I don't know. I think he's gonna be like a designing video game stuff, like working on like that coding.
Well, that's
stuff.
where the future is.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not like a wizard. Like, oh my god, I'm a coding genius. But he's a guy who he'll be able to like do stuff in video games and things. But so he's pretty smart. So, but yeah, I don't think he'll be.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Finn.
No. Finn would be the hockey player. He'd be the guy that runs in and just beats somebody with something.
Yeah.
No. My oldest is smart. But yeah, I don't know, man. He won't drink anything but milk. He's gonna have a fucking kidney stone. And thank God I'm like I drink water and lemon juice. You know what would be funny? I'll get one. That'd be funny. I get a kidney stone and I'm drinking lemon juice all the time and stuff. And I'm like, well,
my God, you could pass it. You could go live on YouTube and pass it on the air.
Oh yeah, Joe Cronin passes a live kidney stone. That would do well. I think that would be good.
You raised a piece of shit.
Oh.
Vince should return as higher power. Thumbnail of Bray with lantern looks like fucked up kid from movie Mask. Joe, about that promo of yours in front of Raging Fire last night was barking dog Melly. Never buying Styles SEO with soccer mom haircut. Wings.
The funny thing about that dog barking, it was a neighbor's dog like 5 houses down. And it was funny because I'm like, I'm the biggest dog. And then in the background, roof. It was funny. But no, that wasn't Melly.
You should edit in the ghost of like Melly like barking by your side.
She's floating over me. Dude, it's awful. Sometimes I keep doing it, man. I swear to God, I forget that she's gone and I freak out. I'm like, where is she? Oh, like, it's like very. Oh my god! Every day I'm retarded. It's awful.
Super
Yeah,
chat.
I still am nervous to keep my door open because of my cat.
Did that Beth chair shot not look stiff as hell?
Yeah, it looked like it cracked her skull.
Nah, to me it looked good. It looked done well, but to me, but I don't know. But it looked done well. But
She's
it looked
dead.
But they went for it. That's the one thing I'll say, Adam Talmage, and thank you, Adam Talmage. Yeah, the one thing I'll say about
it looked like it hit her good.
It looked good. It looked like it didn't look stupid, and I'm glad it didn't because that could look bad. And I'm surprised. I wasn't sure if they would do it or not, and then it looked great. So I mean, who would think that you can swing a chair down at someone's head like that? But yet earlier in the night,
they took brass knuckles beforehand.
Yeah,
right?
Is it just me, or does Dominic give off Sammy Guevara energy?
Yeah, it's his. It's his.
No, I think the name you're searching for is Eddie Guerrero.
What?
He reminds me more of Sammy Guevara.
Dominic reminds me of Eddie Guerrero. Honestly, I mean, it makes sense.
Now he does. Yeah, now he does.
Dominic,
maybe that's what Rhea showed him. He showed him the real DNA results.
Yeah, they'll probably do that again.
Okay. Yeah, no, nigga, you ain't blocked. Stop saying that shit.
Why don't you show me the? Why is Danny saying that he's blocked? Is he blocked?
Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I'm looking right now. I don't know. He was just on the show the other day.
Yeah.
He was literally on the show.
Yeah, yesterday.
He does this all the time where he says he's blocked. You ever notice
Discord,
that?
you better not block
wasn't
him.
he on monetized this?
Yeah, he's not blocked. He's not blocked. He does this all the time, dude. He jumps in the chat and he goes, "Why am I blocked?" Oh, he's not blocked. You're not blocked. Jesus.
Don't block. Discord, don't block Danny or he's gonna threaten you.
I'm just making sure I'm not high as shit right now.
Danny's probably
I'm never gonna block you, Danny. So you didn't get blocked. I've told them this a million times. Like it's like, you know what you're gonna get blocked for is saying that you're blocked 900 times. That's what you're gonna get blocked for.
I'm a Mosca kick Danny in his face.
You should kick him in his fucking face.
Yeah, put Danny in the fight pit match.
Yeah, and nice
around
fight.
Survivor Series time, we should invade New Jersey.
Wait, what are we gonna do when we get to New Jersey though? What are we gonna do? Like,
you guys can rape me and Rostafa.
No.
Oh.
Not rape if you're offering.
Exactly.
You gonna go after?
But I mean, can we play it like? Can we role play it like? Oh no, I'm going down an alleyway. No.
Oh,
Nobody
now I'm
rapes
coming
me.
down the alleyway. Now he's inside me. Tell him to stop being inside me. Well, you know.
Well, you know what? Let's move the fight pit match. So, what did everybody think about the match as a whole? You know,
I liked it. I mean, I like it, but I'm biased because I like Riddle.
It was good.
I love the match.
Very good.
Shouldn't have been the main event.
Yeah, I think if this match was more in the middle of the show and that Finn Balor versus Edge match was the main event, I think it would have been a little bit better paced. But I also think they didn't want to. I think they didn't want to take away how special the ending of that match was with the return of Bray.
No, but could you imagine if they switched the spots of the matches? Edge and Ray and Beth are in the ring. The lights go out, and all that, and it goes like with it shows the stupid pig and the stupid rabbit and stupid Sister Abigail and all that, the stupid puppets, and then Bray comes out.
Stupid.
The stupid. You stupid puppets. You fucking stupid puppets.
Stupid puppets. Stupid puppets.
They want Bray versus Edge.
No, Bray comes down to the ring and Sister Abigail's Ray.
But I mean, I don't think they want to plan a storyline with
the
Ray.
end of that match?
Yeah, why would they plan a storyline with Bray and Ray? Because they already got the storyline. They already have a storyline with Ray and Dominic.
I mean, I don't know. I just think it would be cool.
Yeah.
I think Bray's in.
Anyway,
I think the fight pit match was I think it was kind of boring in my opinion. This was the match I was least invested into. I don't like fight pit matches. And I think I don't know. I think it's stupid to have
it's a glorified
like a
cage
guy
match,
who's-
probably to you. You know what I mean? Like in a way, glorified cage match, right?
I was looking at
Yeah,
that,
and
DC's
also
stomach more than the match.
Yeah, and well, I also didn't like the fact that WWE does this where they'll bring in this UFC fighter or a boxer, and then they start talking down to the wrestlers, and the wrestlers look all scared. It's like, why am I supposed to be invested in two guys beating the shit out of each other if they're acting like pussies in front of the referee? You know what I mean?
I don't think they were scared of him. I just think they were showing him some respect. At least Riddle was. Seth, he was kind of threatening him. He was like, "Make the count, or I'll slap you."
It's kind of like
I heard that. It's crazy.
It's kind of like how last month when like Roman Reigns, he shook hands with Tyson Fury, and it's like, oh, because Tyson Fury's telling him that he's a good champion. It's like, but doesn't that kind of devalue your champion when it's like, he's still like, I don't know, he's still not technically as good as this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think so, because that's one of the way you're looking at it is the way to look at it. The way I looked at it was, hey, Tyson Fury is acknowledging Roman Reigns at the same level as he is.
I guess, but also that didn't make sense either, because Roman cheated to win. So why would he shake? Yeah, he did. He had his cousin help him win.
He did what he needed to do to win.
He cheated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why would Tyson Fury then be like, "Oh, I'm so like respect, man"? It's like, but you just knocked out Austin Theory because he was interfering with the match, but then you're showing respect to Roman because he got help from his cousins to win the match. Like, it doesn't make any sense. That ending fucking sucked. And then they started singing karaoke, and God damn it, I hate that ending. I'm still pissed about that bullshit.
Drew did say that wasn't supposed to air.
Wow.
Yeah, then I think Freddie Prinze also said that too.
Huh.
Freddie Prinze Jr., whatever the fuck his name is.
Somebody fell asleep. Oh man. Somebody fell asleep.
Okay, I guess that's that conversation.
Somebody fell asleep.
So anyway, I didn't like the fight pit match. It clearly was supposed to go on for way longer, but fucking Riddle really hurt himself. You know what though? That last spot was really cool looking. The senton off the platform, it looked really brutal. It ended up, ruining the match because they couldn't continue, and they ended it early. But
I wish he did the floating bro instead of the senton.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do, but then it looked like he just broke his ass.
I mean, he should have done the bro to sleep off the top of the cage.
He broke something, man.
Probably would have broke his neck if he did the fucking floating bro. Of the way he landed on the senton.
He did the floating bro in the first match, in the first fight pit.
But I think he jumped too early.
That could have been it, because it looked like he glided on Seth a little.
Yeah, the cage is higher. The cage is higher than the NXT cage, so maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I can see why people would enjoy the match. Personally, I'm not a fan of it, and I also think for a lot of the match, the crowd wasn't that into it until the end with that huge spot. But you know what? I thought that was going to bring down the show quality for me, but that Bray Wyatt return really elevated back up to like a 7.5 or an 8 for me. I
actually enjoyed the fight pit match. I thought the action was good. I just wish it was more even.
Yeah, I thought Summer was gonna bust.
Wait, what was Seth dominating or was Matt Riddle dominating? I kind of phased out of
it. Was pretty even.
It was pretty even. Yeah.
I felt like Seth took more of the match, which he shouldn't have.
Yeah, I thought
I
thought Daniel.
Yeah, because
Riddle. He thought he was RVD.
MMA guy.
Wait, what? One at a time.
What was the RVD? What was the RVD tie-in? I didn't. Maybe I was sort of like
people are comparing Riddle to RVD.
So,
no, it was Rollins.
But why did Rollins do the RVD thing? Like
because it's done. It was. I see it as a way of playing mind games with Riddle because people are comparing Riddle to RVD because they're both fucking stoners.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing I could think of is they was in Philly.
No, that and RVD does kicks and stuff like that.
There's really not much of a comparison when it comes to their in-ring style.
They both smoke weed, guys.
RVD better, even now.
You know what though? For some reason, I thought it looked like Rollins was wearing like Chris Benoit's gear. So, like, I don't.
Could you imagine?
Oh my God!
He's paying homage to Chris Benoit. I'm just imagining like someone not knowing that happened, like how he died, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm paying homage to my favorite wrestler, Chris Benoit."
Yeah,
they go home to their family in a Bowflex.
No, but funny if on the back of his trunks it just said Chris's boy or whatever, or Chris's guy. I'm a Chris guy, but it means, you know what it means. But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was a little strange. But
I wonder how much they're paying Daniel Cormier.
I probably not a lot. They probably said you've always wanted to do something in WWE. You like what we do, and you're Cormier, like blah blah.
Yeah.
Hey man, come in and do this.
$1.2 million.
What?
Just a referee.
Oh my God!
Geez.
I would
1.2 just a referee. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude! I was gonna guess that they gave him like maybe $50,000 or $100,000. Oh my God, that's
yeah, they gave him a pretty hefty amount for no reason.
And it probably didn't help.
Insane.
No,
that's
insane.
He's not worth
oh
that.
My God!
Especially his performance, he's not worth that much money.
I liked him in the match. I thought he was cool, but a $1.2 million. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, how much did Tyson Fury get for his appearance?
He got around. No, he got probably around the same. Yeah, probably on the same. Yeah. I know the match itself. He got like 1.5 million to do the
ridiculous.
Match. Braun Strowman.
They're paying Braun Strowman literally for a year's salary. He would get paid like $1 million, and now they're just giving that away to show up as a referee for a fucking. Mildly famous UFC fight. Okay, he's famous, but like he's not like a household name that everybody and their mother fucking knows. Like, you know what I mean? So like 1.2 million seems ridiculous to me.
Yeah, he's making he made more than half the roster.
Yeah. After roster cuts.
Yeah, if you want to talk about like morale in the locker room, like that's gonna piss a few people off. Be like, what the fuck? This guy referees a match and he gets paid a 1.2 mil, and I get paid like 500,000 a fucking year. Like,
he looks like he ate.
I had to sit in catering all year.
He looks like he ate a whole McDonald's before he came out there. But no, listen. I will
ate the adult Happy Meal now.
I will say at one point he at the beginning when he was yelling at him not to touch him. At first he kind of wasn't starting out great, and then he got assertive and was like, "Don't touch me," and I was like, "Oh, that was great." Like so he almost wasn't. It almost wasn't good, I thought, like, and then he got really good all of a sudden and asserted himself, and then really I didn't notice him after that. I noticed him when he said, "Hey, don't touch me, I'm the referee," and that was good. Yeah. But then after that, I really didn't notice him, which is fine, because he actually did such a good job that I didn't notice him.
The way.
Yeah, I would have noticed Aubrey whatever more than that, so he did a great job. I love Daniel Cormier tonight.
I don't really believe he got paid a 1.2 mil. I think that's, I don't know.
That's insane. I don't trust that rumor. That's insane, but he might have.
This company's loaded of money. I want him to doubt it.
Yeah,
bro, anything with a value name, they paying like millions of dollars.
All the wrestlers are underpaid.
Well,
yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, I mean the women wrestlers especially. I mean, I think the highest paid star is probably Becky, and it's like barely $1 million.
I don't agree that all the wrestlers are underpaid. Some of them are overpaid.
Yeah,
Roman's the highest paid right now.
Yeah.
What's he at? 3 million?
Something like that.
Yeah. And think about that. Think about Moxley. Think about how Moxley's getting 6 million in AEW, and Roman Reigns in WWE is getting 3 million. That's hilarious.
He's getting paid. No, he's getting 5 million. He's getting 5 million.
Oh, Roman is
wrestling,
and he's probably getting more due to the. I think he's probably getting more in like royalties and like sponsorships and shit like that. Maybe not sponsorships, but he's very protected in terms of, you know, like his position in the company. So I wouldn't be surprised if the 5 million was just his base salary.
I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen him do a game.
Rojas, that's what you did earlier. Remember when you were like, "What the fuck?"
It must be Discord then. It must just be Discord.
No, Dan Kennedy. What are you calling us on today? What are you calling from?
My cell phone.
Yes, and Rojas, what are you calling from?
My cell phone.
There you go. It's always the cell phone calls. Anybody that calls on desktop never has a problem. You call on cell phone.
I got money for.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh! Oh shit! Maybe he'll have money now.
Wow, I'm gonna have to buy you something.
In the spot all day. I want you to jam it in.
Wow.
Oh. All right. That's it. Rojas. Get the fuck out of my chat.
Whoa.
You sound like a fucking twat on the call. Suck my ass and get out.
Whoa.
Fucking acknowledge me, bitch.
Suck my ass.
All right, I'll leave. DWELSH, by the way,
before you
fucking
leave,
suck.
Before you, what's wrong with him? Before you leave, Rojas, what is his problem with you? What do you think his problem with you is?
All I said was that I like the Liv Morgan and Ronda match, and then he started calling me like a fucking idiot and all this shit, and told me to shut the fuck up, much like he always does with everybody who presents a different opinion than him, because he's a screaming retard. But nonetheless, I don't have time for him anyway. I want to go to sleep anyway. So this was a good show. I will make my exit.
All right, Rojas, I think has been one of the carrying the show as a co-host tonight, so I like Rojas. But yes, DWELSH has booted him. Good night, Rojas, and you were awesome tonight, Rojas. Thank you.
Yo.
And DWELSH has booted Rojas.
Booted him. You've been booted by DWELSH.
Sorry.
I know it's DWELSH money, but to me, I don't know.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I think that is fucked up. I will say that. It does open the lines for other people, but you know, it was $100 and you know, thanks DWELSH. Little does he know Rojas gets paid in heroin to come on this show, so some of that's just gonna go right back to him. So really appreciate that. And now we're gonna have to go for a Scissor Me Daddy break. DWELSH dropping a bomb. Yeah. Oh, we gotta kick BLUMPKIN off. Top donation.
Somebody got some tongue action going on here.
Look at Ryan the heel. Yeah, meow meow. Da, 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 da.
I won't critique Bray's weight while we look at guys like Andre and Yokozuna as gods. If they could be extremely unhealthy, Bray can be mildly unhealthy.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have a problem with Bray's. Yeah, like, listen, I'm just saying, he looks fat. He looks fat, but I don't mind it. It's fine. He can be fat or small or whatever. He looks fat, but that's okay. It's fine.
Hey, that might be muscle.
I got a problem with what they did there. The difference is Andre had an actual disease that made him not able to stop fucking.
Well, explain Yokozuna.
Jack, switch your microphone, Jack.
Yeah.
If I can look like Bray Wyatt and make that kind of money, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it either.
He got paid close to $1 million.
Well, Bray's last contract was $4 million a year.
Yeah, he got paid some dividends.
He got a lot of money the last time around. I think this is more of a cautious contract, probably something like 1 year to 2 years, and you know.
Is he still trying to talk?
I don't know. Who's what is that? Do you know who that is?
It's Dan trying to talk still.
Yeah, I think it's Dan.
Right, you know what? He's probably choking somebody right now. He's like flipping. I was like, rah, rah. That like tarred rage is coming out.
Rah, rah.
You know, he's like choking people. He's beating up his mother.
Oh, shit. Fuck you, Joe.
Oh, I'm
Fuck
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry. What up, Dan? I love you. Good to have you. Good to have you here. Do you realize the poll tonight got 1,400 votes? That's a lot of votes on a poll. It's pretty good.
Oh.
Look at the positivity, though. You think WWE?
Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, I can hear you. Yes. What were you saying earlier? Because you got cut off because we couldn't hear you.
Oh, what I was saying is I'm kind of surprised Roman Reigns hasn't done a Gatorade commercial yet.
Wait a minute. All right, so I actually legitimately, I did not hear the last two things. It didn't do a data rape of your show. What did you say?
Gatorade.
Oh.
Gatorade commercial.
Gatorade commercial.
Yeah.
Are you on retard pills tonight?
Should be on a Wheaties.
No.
What are you doing tonight? What's going on with you?
I had a lot of edibles.
Oh, I knew it. There we go. Okay.
yes.
I knew something was fucking going on.
That would do it.
That was like Rose the other night when he didn't know what a flu was and how it worked.
Yes.
Oh.
Did you hear him last night? He's like, "Oh, well, why would your family get it if you got it? What the fuck are you talking about?"
That was so funny.
Dude, then he was like, "Yo, but back in the day, kids used to get chicken pox and the parents weren't scared." It was like, "Yeah, because they can't get it because they've already had it." Fuck are you talking about, dude? Rose, I don't know what Rose was drinking and smoking last night, but Jesus, he smoked and drank himself retarded last night. It was
The other thing I was saying.
But just
was
remember, even a retarded Dave Rose is smarter than you.
Right. He would say that.
Well, that might be, and I'm smarter than you. So what did that have to say about that?
Well, I might abduct you and bash your head in. Luke Rojas says Joe wasn't going to kick me off.
A favor.
I left on my own accord. There's literally 9 people on the call, and most of them don't even talk. Rojas.
I'm talking right now. What the fuck?
Well, I think Rojas is going at DWELSH. You know, Rojas called DWELSH a dented-headed, you know, bug-eyed, no-chinned homo, and DWELSH called Luke Rojas, you know, a child, a victim of pedophilia that should have ended in death. But, you know, the two of them, they say these terrible things to each other.
That's it. DWELSH versus Luke Rojas fight pit match.
Fight pit. We'll see who wins. Garguts
You should
rules.
start your own wrestling promotion, Joe.
Cool. Give me $10,000. You give me 10 grand. Get me started. You should get a sign and just go into Boston and sit on the side streets with a sign that says "Homeless, please help."
Oh god.
Seriously, I think you'd make some money.
I mean, you could do that too, Joe.
I mean, I could, but I don't think I'd do as well as you. That's what I'm saying. I think you got the look. I have the look of someone that might rob. Like, I feel like people are like sketched out by me. Like he's gonna beat me up or rob me or something. He's weird looking. He's got no beard. You know, it looks right. You know, you have this sort of like, I'm younger. You know, college didn't work out. And now I'm poor. I feel like they help you. No one's helping me.
Don't forget being on the spectrum.
College didn't work out. Look, I would actually have had to go to college.
You know what? hold up a big poster of a hot girl. Like, go on Facebook and try to find some girl who's got some sexy photo of herself up. Print that out. Go into Boston and say, listen, my sister is willing to date you, go on a date with you if you buy my groceries this week. I have no money, homeless, $100. And hold up the picture of this chick that, you know, you'll never meet anyway. And then when they give you money, you'd be like, all right, man, this is crazy. Let me get my sister. And then just punch them in the throat and run. I'm telling you, bro.
My EBT card.
I'm telling you, man, you'll make a couple bucks. You know what I mean? You hop over the fence. Oh, my God. Tell them it's a fucking TikTok thing, too. They'll really love it. They'll be like, am I on TikTok? How many followers you got? Be like, yo, I got 2 million. You never heard of me? I'm JJC I'm JJ Love. You never heard of JJ Love? TikToks on TikTok? Oh, shit,
No,
really? Yeah, you're going to be on my TikTok. Yeah, you're going to be on my TikTok, man. Like, it's like about people connecting and going on dates and shit, and they met here on my TikTok, and like that's a whole thing and everything. And anyway, this particular date is for my sister, man. She's been single for a couple of months, and you know she wants to get out there, and this is what she looks like. And the guy's like, oh my God. But yeah, you gotta, you know, you drop $100, then I'll get it set up and we'll get it going. Sound good? And then the guy's like, all right, yeah, you got cash on you? No, I don't even carry money. There's an ATM right over there, man. There's an ATM right there. Okay, I'll be right back. And he goes to the ATM, he comes back, he gives you $100, and then you slug him in the throat. Then you fucking run. You won't fucking see it coming. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, just run the fuck away. You know, funny.
And then yell, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And then just run away. Dude, and then...
So would that make you Otis, Joe?
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't be there. I have nothing to do with this. This is all on you, because you can claim, dude, I've got no record and I'm autistic. Say it after me. Say it right now, Dan. Say, I have no record and I'm autistic. Go ahead. Practice.
I can't say that.
Why can't you say that? Oh, you have a record? You've been to jail?
I haven't been to jail, but I've been to court.
What did you do? Did you like assault your family or something?
No, the police don't know how to handle people like me.
Oh, you're gonna blame the cops because you freaked out on them? Is that what's going on?
Oh boy.
So like you were having a meltdown at home, right? Like you were like, and then like mom called the cops, which is makes sense, and she's like, my son's having an episode, you know, he's autistic, and you're like,
Mom, I don't want carrots.
You got retard strain. You got retard strain. Back up.
And then they get there, and then they started like getting in your face, like, what's wrong with you, kid? What's wrong with you, son? And you're like, nothing. And then the next thing you're shoving them, and then they taser you, and they have to bring you in, and you have to go to court.
Taser you.
And they claim that you assaulted the police, but you were just defending yourself. Is that? Are we somewhat around? Are we somewhat close here?
Surprisingly, yeah.
Yeah, see, I know what I'm talking about.
He's forgetting to mention that he hulked out.
See, yeah, that's basically it. I don't blame. Listen, listen. They don't know how to handle. I'm serious. They don't know how to handle people with autism and stuff like that. But you know what? But
what actually happened is I had a bad reaction to one of my medications.
Oh, okay. Did it make you suicidal?
No, it put me into a psychotic rage.
Oh, that's fun.
You hulked out.
Yeah, you hulked out. You tarted out. You were like, rah. I have multiple friends that aren't. Doesn't matter. By the way, that doesn't matter if you're autistic. That happens to anyone. Like, you know what I mean? That doesn't even like. There are so many people. You take something like that, you could become suicidal. You could become crazy and want to start attacking people. That's not just because of anything to do with your issues. That's just medication is fucked. That's what it is. You know what it is? The cops don't not know how to handle you. The doctors don't know how to prescribe the right shit. That's the problem.
Damn problem. Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
Especially the depression pills. Those are one of the worst.
One of the problems is though when you show up
here to kicker, Joe, they were supposed to be mood stabilizers.
Oh my God, mood stabilizers.
I need my Prozac.
What?
I'm starting to feel really angry and anxious right now. I'm gonna take these mood stabilizers. Fuck!
My fucking Klonopins.
I always wanted to be. I would be besides because I'm into customer service and sales and this show. But besides that, man, I've always wanted to be the cop. No, I wanted to be the cop that showed up to stuff like that, who's like there to like help the guy. You know, everyone's freaking, someone's freaking out, and I'm like,
you probably would have done a better job than the actual
I bet,
police.
Because they're not trained that way. Or they don't have that. You have to have that mental mindset that you want to like be. You know, or you know, you show up at one of those and then you get stabbed, and then you have like they're like, all right, this doesn't work as well as I thought. But no, listen, it's I like you gotta show up to help somebody instead of, because when the other cops show up and you're having a mental episode because of the medication, it's like they should be trained to sort of de-escalate and isolate you. Like they're there to protect you physically if they have to. They're there to physically protect you so you don't do something to them and others that gets them to where they could be killed because they're doing something. Because it's not within their control. So like when you show up to that, if I'm a cop and I'm showing up to some 22-year-old having a psychotic episode because of medication, or maybe just because he's gone mental, you know, I'm going to think in my head, he'll be fine tomorrow, and this may never even happen again. But he has parents that love him and care about him, so I'm not going to just reach for my weapons or guns and stuff because he's assaulting me because I know he's in some kind of mental crazy state.
I didn't even touch anyone, though. That's the thing.
Right.
I was just yelling.
Yeah, so you had to go to court for what, like disorderly conduct or something?
They sent me to court for assault and battery, basically.
Oh, so you did do something.
I didn't even touch anybody, though. That's the thing.
Did you throw something?
Did somebody feel scared of you?
Wait, did you spit on somebody?
No, I didn't spit. I cooperated with them.
Well, what's the assault?
Did somebody say they were afraid of you? That they feared for their safety?
I went into the fucking ambulance. I cooperated with them.
But what's the assault for then? There has to be an assault of some kind.
Because I had a weapon. I had a weapon in my room.
Because you had a weapon in your room and it wasn't in your hand.
Not when the police showed up.
Oh. All lives matter.
Did you assault anybody else with the weapon?
Nope.
Did anybody else say that?
Not to my knowledge.
So they charged you with assault when you hadn't assaulted
Did somebody
anyone.
say they were afraid for their safety because of you?
Not that I know of.
So did you get off? You got off on all those charges then?
After a year of a useless fucking public defender.
A year.
Jesus Christ! I should have just been hired as your attorney. And next time, call me. I'm not a lawyer, but I'll win the case. So let me get this straight. Where
I told you about that. I told you about that when we were having the beer at AEW.
Did your public defender say like who was harmed by his actions? And what was
what the prosecutor, my public defender, would do was be like, Your Honor, sidebar, and then I get a new date for the next court date.
Okay, I mean, and then
I
then
didn't hurt anybody either, but I went to prison for assault.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, did you like threaten somebody? I mean, that's not even assault then. That's
No, I was coming out of a bar and there were people I knew, 3 people that were like, they were like right across the street getting ready to come over and jump me because this drug dealer thought that I'd screwed his woman. And so as they were coming over, I drew my knife and the people behind me said they felt threatened and called the cops.
Wow. Okay. And they called them on you, and then
yeah.
Did they call? Did they call these people ever to those? Did you go to court?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got out of the area before the cops showed up, but they ended up finding me 3 blocks down the road.
Oh, right.
But
yeah, so
basically the people said because I drew my knife, they felt threatened, like I was going to do something to them. And because they felt threatened, I assaulted them.
I don't think that counts.
Yeah,
it's a perception crime, basically.
Yeah, I mean, you can have intimidation. You can have carrying an illegal weapon, or like, you know what I mean, intimidation with a weapon. You can have stuff like that. But I don't. Man, an actual assault. I mean, You were defending yourself. You felt like you were about to be assaulted, so you were defending yourself. How close were those people to you, to getting to you, that you were worried about?
The people getting to me?
Yeah.
They were probably about 30 feet, 40 feet.
How close did they get to you?
Well, when they saw me pull my knife, they were about 40 feet away, and then they saw the people behind me, and they veered off.
They saw you. They saw your knife from 40 feet away.
I don't know if they saw it or not. They saw the people behind me.
Yeah, see, if I'm the lawyer, I'm asking questions like that. Like, so they saw the knife in your hands from 40 feet away, and what made you think that they were coming towards you to get you?
Oh no, I knew they were coming towards me because they wouldn't have been anywhere near there had they not been waiting on me, and they were walking straight to me.
And they saw you pull the knife out, and that's when they backed off.
Well, that, and I'm assuming they also saw the people that came out behind me, and they didn't want any witnesses.
They were like, oh, there's other people outside. Okay, fuck this.
Right.
So when you presented that in court, did they say, okay, well, this is a self-defense case?
Well, they said that didn't really matter because I made the people behind me feel threatened.
So if someone is about to kick your ass and you fight them back and other people are scared of you, it's like, that's so crazy. What the fuck?
That's something else.
And so that is so retarded. There's got to be something that could be done about that. Now, did that ever get? But you went to jail for how long?
10 months.
What?
Oh.
What the fuck state are you in?
Yeah, I went to actual prison.
Ridiculous.
What state are you in?
Iowa.
Okay, I'm never going to Iowa.
Yeah.
That's retarded. Or unless there's something else we're missing in this story. You know, you barked at the women, like you called the women whores and you'll knife their pussies up. Like, I mean, like that would make, then I'd be like, oh,
I'm gonna leave this
Jesus.
right here.
WWE Extreme Rules. The review continues as Allison Takwa donates $19.99.
Right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. Son, run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch.
Oh my God, there's a bomb.
Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fucking fat bitch.
You're way too big. You're way too long.
Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist? Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch.
Tracks today.
Never run so hard in all your damn life. Run, you fat bitch.
Riddle sucks. Randy Orton wasn't too much of a mentor if he gets hurt.
Oh, Riddle sucks. Randy Orton wasn't too much of a mentor if it was. Well, listen, Randy Orton may not be coming back for a while, if at all, at this point. There's some crazy shit going on with him. So
I mean,
he may come back. Randy Orton may be coming back at some point in the capacity of like a wrestles only at WrestleMania and SummerSlam type of thing.
Okay, how did Riddle suck? Because he had one bad botch? I mean, if you go by one bad botch for every wrestler, then every wrestler fucking sucks.
I don't think he sucks.
No, Riddle actually usually doesn't really screw up from what I can see. But
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, how did Riddle suck? Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think he sucks. I know.
I rarely see him botch any move. Except for that one cutter.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of worried for Randy Orton.
Well, that senton looked like it killed fucking both of them.
Yeah, I don't know who got hurt there, but it seemed like it could have hurt either one of them, yeah.
It looked like Riddle got the most of it.
Because the
way he jumped, it looked like he slid on Seth.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was executed perfectly, but it just looked, I don't know why, but it was like, ooh, man, that seemed like it hurt everybody.
Yeah, it looks like somebody got injured.
But it was
not. That was a good. They sounded pretty good.
Yeah, imagine if he did the floating bro off the top of that thing.
Boy.
That's almost what I thought was gonna happen. Like, oh, you go.
I think he was thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like he changed his mind. And honestly, but honestly, dude, you might actually get less hurt doing that. But when you just free fall on your back and head and neck is like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
You think this is like
that looked horrible.
Yeah, that looks. I mean, it's I don't know, like inverted coffin drop. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
But Darby Allin is so light that when he comes down, he crashes down on somebody. I mean, it's like 170 pounds or something. Just hit somebody.
Yeah.
But Riddle, man, that's a lot bigger.
Isn't Riddle almost like 200 pounds or something?
Yeah, always got to be.
Riddle's 220.
Probably.
Dude, I'm 210, so.
Yeah.
It's like 223, yeah. Riddle.
You think this is like the last match with each other?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope so, but I think there'll be one more.
I haven't liked this feud from the beginning.
Well, I like those that they got real. Those fights and the way that they did this stuff was pretty good. It's been pretty good, I think. But I think they're gonna have one more match.
Yeah, that's good. But but the way they've been booking it, Seth had been more dominant through this entire fucking feud.
I think the feud is over. Seth is moving on to being U.S. champion.
Oh yeah, he has a match with last year, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, on
He's
Monday.
gonna cheat to win that match.
Yeah, I feel like that's his consolation prize for putting over Cody and Riddle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He did a lot of stuff for everybody, and so you got to give him something. And they like him, and he's one of the more important guys.
And he's a Triple H guy.
And Triple H has sex
Riddle
with him.
really hurt.
Oh, give me the it's November. It's coming up. I guess that's next month, but it's coming. It's turkey time. Triple M.
Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, those turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart. And first they'd eat our nuts, and then they might eat our butts. Yeah, the turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us?
If I could ever get a hold of Michael Bolton, I would make him re-sing this for me, so it'd be amazing. Oh, it'd be so good. Imagine Michael Bolton. Thanksgiving.
He probably would. He did it for Lonely Island.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't be that much to get over.
Turkey time from Triple M.
Bray is back and it was fucking beautiful, and you all need a good mic like me and Joe. Love you, Daddy. What if?
What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? Allison Tuckwab says, I thought a wrestler was supposed to land on their stomach when they land. Well, you can land on your back. Oh, it's a lot, actually. But I mean, from a height, I mean, just that is a hard.
Yeah,
that's a hard move. I mean, it would have been easier for Seth.
High.
Yeah, because even Seth is lighter, I think, right? So I don't know. It's a rough move, though. It looked good. It looked dangerous.
It looks like it was like, I don't know, 10 feet.
You would have rather done that onto a table, like then it would have been like, all right, something to break a fall there. But
have you seen any turkey, Joe?
What?
Have you seen any turkeys around your neighborhood?
Oh yeah, they're all over the place. Yeah, I saw a pack of them.
Yeah, they just started coming back to where I am.
Yeah, they've been
look like they're on drugs,
dude. They've been back here for the last 5 weeks, and there's one pack of the old ones, but then there's there's a mother and like 6 new ones. But for some reason they're alone, but it's really cute when they go by, and I'm like, oh, there's the babies. Like it's funny.
One goes woof.
Dude, my dog, the new dog lost her mind the other day. She was like, what the fuck are those? She was losing it. She's like, what the fuck? She was like, rah, rah, rah. And she was like, what the fuck? With the turkey.
There's something cool I doubt you knew, Joe. Yep. Of all the great Kiss songs they've made out there, Michael Bolton wrote their second biggest hit.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know what song it is.
Forever. It was a ballad.
Oh, well, I would figure it would be a ballad, I guess. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yes. I know so much stupid shit, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Michael Bolton should. I agree with that.
That would be great. Yeah, imagine my one
for the show.
Thanksgiving might be a little crazy. Like, it'd be so good. Well, because like I'm not like
and some Kenny G in the back.
Kenny G's playing. That's going on. Or honestly,
you could probably get a hold of Neil Diamond.
I would. I'll take
that.
anybody that can sing because I can't sing. So it's like everything. It's like, you know what I mean. It's like I struggle through, and we get what we get. You know what I mean. It sounds
better
like
than Scott Stapp.
Maybe, I don't know, but well, at least I'm not on drugs now. But you get me. It's rough, but it's too bad. I've always said that, man, because I've always got these funny ideas and songs, and then I do them, and then I'm like, man, but imagine if I had like a real good voice, like how funny it would be. Funnier because it's like a serious, really good voice is singing it. You can almost tell that it's a joke when I'm singing it. So, but it'd be funnier if it was like, oh, Thanksgiving might be a little crazy. Like just him really belting it.
One of these dudes have to be on Cameo or something.
You're right. We could just go on Cameo, drop him $200, and it's like limit 30 characters. And I'm like, can I get 3,000? I need 3,000 characters. Okay, Michael Bolton, can you just sing this? And then I put the notes there. I'll put the original song. He's like, what the fuck is this?
Speaking of Scott Stapp, he's playing the Rocktoberfest at Wooten Park in Tavares, Florida next week.
Wow. By himself or with Creed? I mean, like...
No. As the voice of Creed. With special guest Papa Wheelie. And
what?
And there will also have food trucks and a monster splash.
Wait a minute. Here he is playing Milford Oyster Festival. Just last month. Let's see what this sounds like. Wow, they've got smoke. I'm surprised.
Free admission. Holy shit. Antique Boat Parade, awesome.
Imagine this: you go to this place. Clearly, there's a carnival, right? It's like there's a Ferris wheel in the back. By the way, that Ferris wheel looks like it's about $5. What the fuck Ferris wheel is this? Did they steal this?
I mean, that Ferris wheel looks like you would get sustenance from sitting in it.
Dude, look at this like what? They're just like plain buckets. Like this looks like a BFI fucking bucket dumpster.
That was weird.
Converted.
It looks like something you get at the dollar store.
Oh my god, dude.
Dollar store. Yeah.
Jesus.
I would actually rather try some raw oysters, risk death than watch Scott Stapp perform.
Oh. Would you rather see Scott Stapp or Nickelback?
Ooh, that's like judging between shit and crap.
But see, I remember back.
Wait a minute. It depends
I remember a day where that would actually be a debate.
Yeah, I don't mind Scott Stapp that much. I think I couldn't deal with this for an hour and 20 minutes, but I could listen to a couple of his hits, like him play, like whatever. Like I could deal with that. He's all right. I think he's okay.
I mean, it depends on what songs they play.
Mid-90s, people were paying $150 for Nickelback tickets.
In mid-90s, people were on crack.
Yeah.
People are still on crack. What's your point?
Well, better crack now.
He's really feeling it. The hair is back. The hair is back, though. I noticed that. That's good. after the last OD. Wait, this is an AFI song. Doesn't it? It almost sounds like an AFI song if Scott Stapp did it. But no, that's interesting. So Scott Stapp's on tour.
I don't. If you count touring fairs and boat parades and
listen,
judging
I'm just glad he ain't dead.
Shows.
That's a hell of a watch he's got, though. Look at that watch.
Yeah,
it's a beautiful watch.
That's a nice watch.
Now
Nice and silver.
he's gonna get jumped for that watch. Someone's gonna be like, Scott, can you sign my card for my bam, and then just rip the watch off and run away.
Crime time.
What if? Sorry.
Yeah, I want to be in a band, man. I can't find nobody.
No?
Really?
Our guys will do it for you.
You could just start by looking for
ass wide open.
just look for crack addicts.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Joe.
Yeah, I'm a drummer.
Doesn't Garguts know Metallica because they opened for him or something?
That's right.
Why don't you just have Metallica do the turkey song?
Let's see if we see a black person in this crowd. Oh, nope. Maybe. Oh, is that one? Oh my God. That guy might be one. That might be a not white person right there.
That might be security.
The drummer's not white.
He's security. He's Mexican.
I mean, like I'm not like a huge Creed person at all. I'm not even like I barely ever listen to Creed, but I mean they had some pretty good stuff. Like, and if I saw that, I'd be like, hey, Scott Stapp is live. I'd have a beer and I'd work my way up to the front row and I'd pretend like I was the biggest Creed fan there. I'd be like, look, I'm crazy. Then
we get weird shit down here. We had a biker fest the other month with Hoobastank and Lit.
Wow. Now Hoobastank,
Ozzy was in Massachusetts a couple days ago.
Who?
They'll probably get the best prank in the world there.
Oh, Ozzy?
He probably thought he was in England.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, they were in like
for everybody.
Yeah.
Do you think they should bring back Judgment Day pay-per-view for the Judgment Day stable?
If they can be like causing a menace and a ruckus and theme it, yeah, why not? Why not do a little theme for fun? You know, why not do that? I mean, if anything, though, you know what will happen is they'll bring Judgment Day to NXT because that's just like how Halloween Havoc is there and everything. You know.
Yeah.
They should bring back No Way Out or Armageddon.
Bring back Over the Edge with a new blue blazer.
Oh.
How about Cyber Sunday?
Cyber Sunday.
Cyber Sunday would work if they actually, did the what actually won and not what they want to win.
Right. It's all bullshit.
Yeah. Insurgents.
Nobody believes it.
What was that paper? Resurrection or some dumb shit?
Taboo Tuesday.
Yeah.
Insurgent.
Camel Toe Tuesday. Is that what you just said?
No, Taboo Tuesday.
Oh,
that's a good.
Speaking on Bray's weight, give me your Mount Rushmore of most successful unhealthy wrestlers, whether it's weight or just general unhealthiness.
Oh man, your list of unhealthy wrestlers. Adam Talmage, thank you. I mean, we'll have to go with unhealthy. I mean, that feels so bad to say that about Owens because like I like.
No, Owens. That's not Owens. Isn't unhealthy. That's the shape of his body.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really.
He's the safest wrestler.
Yes,
I feel like Owens is in pretty good shape.
Yes, I agree. I would say Yokozuna. Like
they're all dead.
Well, what he's saying is like people who are like pretty big or overweight or unhealthy. So like I would say like Sandman was pretty unhealthy. Yokozuna was unhealthy.
I say Vader.
Bastion Booger, but I mean, but he's also saying give us the list of your favorite, like the best. So like Bastion Booker was Bastion Booger was an unhealthy fat slob, but he sucked too.
Sax Calhoun.
Right.
Yeah. Loch Ness from WCW.
Road Warrior Animal.
But no, see, he said give us your Mount Rushmore. So I'm gonna say Yokozuna's on that list, right?
Yeah.
What about the Road Warrior?
The Road Warrior, I guess Hawk, because he was so hammered all the. No, Jake Roberts. Fuck it, Jake Roberts is on that list.
What about King Mabel?
King Mabel, Jack. Yeah, Jake the Snake.
Umaga?
Umaga's not Mount Rushmore for me.
Oh, Umaga was a pretty good
Buzz Sawyer.
And fat.
Yeah, he'd have to be bigger. We're talking about the Mount Rushmore. That's like 5 people, the best ever.
King Kong Bundy?
Well, no, because he's not the best ever for me, you know. I mean...
Four Von Erichs.
4 Von Erichs, that's a great point. 4 Von Erichs. God damn it, I'm going to die.
Are we just talking pure wrestling? Or
no, we're talking about out of, like, name your favorite, like, the 5 best wrestlers ever who are the most unhealthiest.
Yeah.
Kerry, Chris, Mike, David.
Yeah.
Is Andre on that list?
Eddie Guerrero would be on there for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Andre makes the list. It kind of does. I mean, he was on.
Andre had that thing that made him not stop growing.
Yeah,
he could still work out. He was a fat guy. Man.
I think this is more like unhealthy, as in like of their own volition. I feel like so. Like Andre, although he was unhealthy with medical issues, you know, for the most part, he was all right. He was just in pain a lot. So, I don't know. That's a borderline one for me. I'm thinking more of self-inflicted.
Scott Hall, God rest his soul.
Yeah, Scott Hall inflicted a lot of shit on himself, but he was still fairly healthy in the ring despite that. But you're right.
What about Tommy Dreamer?
Ooh.
Dreamer? No, I wouldn't put him. He's
Sabu?
No, I mean, no. Because it's not...
Adrian Adonis before he died.
Oh, maybe him.
When he got fat. You know, he was badass, and then he got fat.
Right.
Yeah, he's fat.
The great Khali.
No, that's a similar situation. That's a similar situation to Andre.
Or Omos.
Because they hired him.
No, because
they hired him knowing that he couldn't fucking walk.
You can't, because even Balls Mahoney was more fucking fucked up than these people, you know? I mean, and Omos is nobody really, and neither really was Balls. So, you know, I would say, I don't know, man. All I can think of is I start with Yokozuna. Maybe Bam Bam Bigelow was pretty big, you know? Earthquake.
But he was agile.
Very agile. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, that's a tough list.
Typhoon.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax. Oh my god.
What about Bam Bam Bigelow?
Yeah.
Bertha Faye.
You know, but that's like, if you're saying the top Mount Rushmore of big guys or overweight wrestlers, then it's like Yokozuna, Bam Bam Bigelow, and then we can go there. But he said also unhealthy. I'm gonna go Yokozuna, Bam Bam Bigelow. Who else can we come up with?
Does wrestling ability count for this?
Keisha.
Yeah, dude. It's literally your Mount Rushmore.
Keith Lee has to be on there.
Well, okay.
Yeah, kind of.
If we count wrestling ability, he's on there.
Well, I mean, like, also too, like what's like, who's a legend? Who's the biggest wrestler? Like, think about that. Like, you know, the biggest name.
Foley. I'm sorry to say that, but
I mean, he had the point. Foley is missing an ear, and that's not healthy.
Abdullah Butcher pull out a fork on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't me.
Hepatitis. Oh, he was big.
You could put Abdullah on there for multiple things, to be honest.
What about the Iron Sheik?
COVID's bleeding out of my nose.
What about the Big Show?
Maybe the Big Show.
I'm talking about like before he got healthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like that 5'6" Big Show. ECW Big Show.
When he looked like he was about to die after every match.
Yeah, he was bloated. Well, he's about to fart after every match.
Yeah, he's about to fart.
Hey, the Patriots just placed Brian Hoyer on injured IR, so Mr. Zappy will be starting this week.
There goes our chances of anything.
Let's go Zappy.
Since they're going a throwback tomorrow, they should bring the snowplow driver back as an honor guest.
Well, the Pats are going to be wearing red tomorrow, so you won't see all the blood. It'll just blend right in.
I mean, can we get the snowplow driver to drive into the other team?
Can I drive down to Foxborough tomorrow and try out to be quarterback? Because I mean, don't they need anybody?
I think you should, Joe. I mean,
what they knew.
I'm pretty good.
Joe, I think that would be the best way for you to go into a wrestling commentating gig. Former quarterback.
You or Steve Grogan.
That's what they want, right?
Put me out there.
Former NFL people, right?
Put fucking Zolak out there.
Okay, dude. What happens if Zappy gets injured? Oh god,
dude. I don't know what they do. Well, they just called a guy up. So they have somebody up there who's backing up him now, and I'm sure there's going to be someone else.
Didn't they just sign someone that was making pizzas?
Yes, or I think so. I think they signed a guy who hadn't played. Bring Matt Castle back. I'll take anybody. You know who's laughing right now is oh god,
every New York fan ever.
No, well the Jets they suck, so fuck them. But no, I'm talking about. No. The guy we had. Fuck, I have his like rookie card signed. He was on the Carolina Panthers, and we brought him over here a little while ago.
Oh, Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton's laughing. He's like, "Ha, you need me now? Yeah. Ha ha ha!" These white guys are dropping like glass.
Well,
it's too bad we got rid of Eli Manning when we did.
Oh, well, basically what I figured is they're not going to throw much, so I took Damian Harris is like a must pick for me for fantasy tomorrow because I was like, I needed a third guy who wasn't worth a lot. So I took Damian Harris. So he better run because what are they going to do? I'm assuming he's going to run the ball like 90 times tomorrow. So, and he's not, and he doesn't cost a lot in fantasy. So if I want extra points and not a lot of cost, I take Damian Harris. I mean, I don't know.
So was Mac Jones out for the rest of the season?
What? Everybody talked to one.
Detroit scored 45 last week.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah. They lost 48-45.
Oh boy. Who did they play?
So is Mac Jones out of for the season?
Jesus Christ. Seattle and Detroit put up 40. Their defenses must suck.
Yeah. So
Detroit's got okay, so are you telling me we might actually win tomorrow because Detroit has shit defense? We have a good we have a decent defense.
Yeah, but you got to outscore them.
But wait a minute, do we have Mac Jones back?
No.
No.
Then we might not win tomorrow because
no.
Zappy's coming in.
Yeah, he's good.
I hope. Oh my God, that's so fucking hilarious. I'm gonna. Who's the Cowboys playing tomorrow?
Rams.
Oh yeah. Okay, that'll be a big game. There's a lot of big games. Feels like.
Dolphins, Jets, Jaguars, Texans.
Talking about injuries. How about Tua?
Oh yeah, Tua. So did they announce him yet? What's going on? Because he's going to be out again.
Dude,
I know he's out this week. You think he'll be out next week? You think he's dealing with any kind of symptoms?
He's in protocol.
I think.
Is that 2 weeks or 10 days? It's 10 days, right?
That's until you get out of it.
Oh.
I know that doctor's fucked.
Yeah. And by the way, by them getting rid of him, that kind of admits something. So if he ever has a legal case, look out.
Russell Wilson's hurt too now.
Going to jail.
Tua. Dude, I couldn't believe that. Dude, I know that we don't talk a ton of football on the channel, and I don't talk to a lot of people about football. But after that first hit from the week before where they didn't take him out, dude, I was yelling at the TV. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then, dude, I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, well, nothing will ever come of this. And I seen Chris Nowinski tweet that thing about like, if he gets hurt today, like, imagine, and then it happens, and it's like, holy shit, the guy, like, nobody protected Tua. They don't care. Nobody cared to protect the guy.
The Colts running back got hurt the other night, and he was even worse off than Tua. He was buckling like Bambi got shot. Like his legs were all wobbly, and it was really bad. Really bad.
Tua.
Yeah, he might sue the team if it's something happens.
Oh, I got the who the Dolphins playing tomorrow? So they're playing something weird is going on. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I took the Dolphins all the way tomorrow. Goodbye, Jets.
You know, as much as I hate the Jets, I hope they beat the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you need the Dolphins to lose. So I mean, we need the Dolphins to lose, but I'm gonna say 3-24 Dolphins. Like I don't know, like maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the Jetties do.
Like that Thursday night game was. That shit was low scoring.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you suck me off in the moonlight under your sister's bed?
Well,
I'm sorry, man.
Do you think we're gonna get Brady back now that he's splitting from Giselle?
I wish he'd come back for 1 year. That'd be kind of fun if he came back for 1 year. I don't know.
I think when he
goddamn bitch got him to leave here, and then she leaves him anyway. Fuck.
Yep.
My marriage is in shambles. I'm coming back.
She's the reason we're not in the playoff this year. Fucking bitch.
Wait till she releases all the clips of like him kissing the kids, like he does.
Oh boy.
This is why I left Tommy. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up, man. It's super fucking late. I had a great time tonight. You guys have a good night.
Hold on, Joe. It's not late. You're late.
Well, hold on a minute. It's not a record. It's your record. Your legal record for having a little meltdown with meds. Have a couple more meltdowns with meds. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. Dan Kennedy, man, thank you guys for all being here. I had a crazy day, so I'm a little bit tired now. You're all the best. I will see everybody tomorrow for some fun at some point. Probably talk about the NFL shit. I hope people win money tomorrow. Place the bets. Win the money.
Yeah. Goodbye, Albert Pujols.
Well, maybe you should get on the meds and maybe you even out.
You know what? I might get on the meds. I might get on the meds and start running around the neighborhood, jerking off. All right. Good night, boys and girls and ladies.
Right,
people.
Be safe.
Be good. Get tarded. Get tarded, everybody. God, everybody in the club getting raped now. Everybody in the club getting raped now. Oh, that's not how it goes. How does it go? You witnessed Extreme Rules tonight. I witnessed Extreme Rules tonight. And tomorrow night, Sunday night, you will witness Sunday night Beat the Clock. Tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow night right here. And I might be on in the middle of the day too for some, I don't know, maybe football shit. I don't know. I'm very pumped up about the Star Trek trailer today, about the Picard 3, yeah. Picard Season 1 and 2 suck dick. I hope Season 3 is good. It looks like it's going to be, maybe. Extreme Rules was pretty good tonight, man. I can't believe it. Triple H brought Extreme Rules fucking back so it matters again. I'm so dead. I've been up forever. Bray Wyatt, good return. Gritty being there, amazing. Bianca Belair's match, pretty good. Saved the women. I can't believe Rojas liked that Liv Morgan Ronda Rousey match. God, I thought that was fucking terrible. But, you know, hey. I think tonight's show falls somewhere between a 7 and an 8. That's me. Some people might give it a little more. Some people might give it a little less. But I'd say 7.5 or 7.8. So I'll round to an 8 maybe. But, you know, I'll give Extreme Rules a 7.5 tonight. Thumbs up, 7.5 for me. I think that's what I'm going to settle at. You know? Is Gargi dead? Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. I think he was walking home from work or something. I think that's what it was. Can you imagine seeing Hoobastank? Dude, I never liked Hoobastank because the name annoys me. I don't like any... You know, you called your band Hoobastank. I don't even know what that... like. You know, I don't know. Stuff with stank in it. I don't like that. Like Stinky, Mr. Stinky. I wouldn't like that band either. You know? Even if it was good and it was called Mr. Stinky, no. I ain't fucking watching Mr. Stinky, okay? Not watching that show. Not doing that. Not watching Mr. Stinky. Not at all. Guys, I hope you become patrons on my Patreon. If you can, support the channel. That would be fucking awesome. You don't have to, obviously. The other ways to support me is becoming a member down below, subbing, clicking the like button, all the bullshit you've already known on YouTube for years. You don't need to be told again. But yet I got to tell you because you got to do it. But become a patron, man, and we're looking for new $25 producers. Do you want to be a producer of the show and get your name put all over all the bullshit? Well, then use that link right there to become a patron. Plus, there is over 1,000 podcasts and files from this show, including comedy episodes, Corrupted Podcast, my other podcast, me and my wife's podcast, my morning podcast, some crazy rants we couldn't put on YouTube, all the songs, all different songs, weird shit, fucking ranting stuff, behind the scenes shit. It's all on Patreon. And if you're a $5 patron, you can pretty much download almost all of it. It's pretty crazy. If you've never heard the Corrupted Podcast, become a patron. Go listen to it. All the episodes are there. They're in audio form, and they have a private YouTube link, and they have the audio form. So you can download everything to your phone. And if you're like, I have no money ever, but I found $5, you could go download the entire Patreon to your computer, and you could just stop supporting after $5 and get everything. But or you could stay a patron and get all the new stuff too. It's been a lot less activity on Patreon the last couple weeks, so I'm looking to fix that again, so we can launch a brand new show on Patreon exclusively. So go over there to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show and do that if you'd like to. Become a $25 producer. And listen to all those previous shows that you may never have heard in the past that we had a great time with. Huba Wank. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Shout out to DWELSH for becoming the top dog. $105 was the top drop. Dropped a huge log on my ass earlier. Thank you. Thank you, Allison Tuckwab as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Are you ready for some football?
You fucking mark!
when you play your little